Opie is here, and his show starts now.
Oh, I like that one. Kid Cudi doing surfing. I don't know if we heard the curses, though.
What, in there?
It was a clean version, I believe, wasn't it, Erock?
Yeah,
The people can't handle the curses out there.
The version that they had in here was apparently a radio edit, but it's Kid Cudi and Pharrell.
Yeah, it's a good song, man.
Yeah, Pharrell's on that track. You're right.
Did he get rid of all his tattoos?
Huh?
Did he get rid of all of his tattoos?
Who, Pharrell?
Yeah, he got them all blanched off.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
What's that all about?
I don't know. I heard he felt that there was a big mistake, so he's brand new again.
But does it look good when you get rid of your tattoos, or that you can still kind of see him, or is the skin all fucked up from getting?
No, he's black. I think he just filled him in.
What? Wait a minute. I don't think that's the science line.
Bert Kreischer in the house. Wow, you're right. There he is, getting all his tattoos removed.
Yeah.
He had a little neck tattoo.
So he's back to being a delicious young boy?
I love Kid Cudi, by the way. Pete Davidson turned me on to Kid Cudi. I'm way late to the game, but the songs I hear from time to time I really like.
Cudi's a smart dude, and he got that groove, man. He's a good artist.
Absolutely. Bert Kreischer is in studio. He's lost 35, 40 pounds. He has no beard.
Fucking sellout.
What's so fucked up? He comes to the door. I go, Bert, I feel like it was yesterday. You were here with your shirt off, and we were trying to get Bon Jovi in the studio.
Yes!
By the way, it was in November.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, is it okay that you lost that much weight that fast?
No, it wasn't healthy at all. Look, I'm not in this for the health benefit. I was in it for the bet.
You and Segura.
Me and Segura. The bet happened, oddly enough, the last time I was in here, the bet happened just an hour before that because I was at Ari's house.
Yeah.
And Ari was just saying how disgusting I was. And he was like, how much do you weigh? You're obese. You're morbidly obese. And then Segura happened to call me on my phone, and we were doing an Ari's podcast, and I was like, and Tom was the same weight, and we're like, he's like, you guys couldn't get to just into overweight on the BMI. BMI is your height and your weight, that algorithm.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we could do that. It's 225, 227. We're like, we could do that. He's like, you can't do it by New Year's. I bet. And we're like, what do you bet? And he's like, I'll fly you guys anywhere and pay for any ticket you want to go. We'll go as a three. It'll be fun. It'll be the three of us. Yeah. But if both of you, because I bet, but you can't do it. And if one of you guys can't do it, then you got to pay for the three of us.
Wow.
And Segura and I lost an aggressive amount of weight.
How much?
I lost about 40 pounds. Segura lost 65.
He lost 65 pounds in a month and a half?
I think. I can't remember the exact math, but no, he had started in like August.
Okay.
So he was already on the onslaught.
Okay.
But like Segura got down to 216 and I'm 220.
Yeah.
And Ari took off.
Oh,
he welched.
He welched on the bed.
He welched on the bed.
What a goddamn.
He's like, I find this
Judaism.
is fucking ridiculous. I'm not going to do it. I'm not paying. Segura's, you're saying Segura's too tall. He's not that tall. And so Rogan is paying the bet.
Why is Rogan taking care of Ari?
Because Rogan's like, you know what? I don't care.
Rogan got the money.
Rogan's got the
he's rolling in that cash. That's what it is.
He's got it.
Yeah. So Tom and I are flying up to San Francisco next week to go watch the Cavs and the Golden State Warriors.
No.
Yeah, Rogan's like, I'll roll out the red carpet. He's like, you tell me where, I'll fly you guys up, put you guys up, and I'll buy you courtside tickets.
Wow.
And so Segura's like, let's go see LeBron play while he's still in his prime.
Right.
And see Steph Curry, see him. And
that's
we're like,
amazing.
Let's do it. So we're going to go up. It's a 5:00 game. We're going to fly up, have dinner, and we're going to share a hotel room.
Spooning.
Double beds or what?
2 beds.
How did you lose the weight, you maniac?
I ate under 1,000 calories and ran roughly 9 miles a day.
9.
I ran one day. I ran 23 miles, but I would just run as much as I could every single day.
I saw a couple of your videos online, but were you starving? Were you suffering?
Starving.
Were you craving?
Craving like crazy.
Yeah.
And
so how'd you get the willpower?
I'm a lunatic.
Right.
I'm a fucking lunatic.
When you need to be, you're a lunatic.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not going to fucking come in short on this bet. I'm not going to look like an idiot. Ari said I can't do it. He's wrong. And so I cut out drinking for 4 days and lost 12 pounds.
Wow.
And then I started drinking again. And I just cut my calorie intake to below 1,000 calories a day.
Right.
And it was just lean proteins and greens with a juice mixed in somewhere. No bread, no carbs.
No sugar.
Vodka sodas. That's all I was drinking was Tito's.
Why did you have to go back to the alcohol?
Because I can't. Going to sleep at night's a different story. It's one thing to crave a Snickers bar, but laying in a hotel room starving is a different story.
You don't mind losing a beer gut, but you don't don't want to, go to sleep with your thoughts.
No, my thoughts are disastrous.
He'll be eating in the middle of the night.
We got Tito's if you need.
I got a show tonight at the Stress Factory. I can't come in wasted.
Yeah,
I've never met them before.
Oh, you've never done gigs at the Stress Factory?
Really? No, it's my first time.
Oh, you're gonna love that room.
I can't wait. I heard that's
one of my favorite rooms for real, and I've seen just about all of them. But that place is a great room. Vinny does a great job.
Vinny does.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited. I've always, especially starting in New York, I always heard of guys going out there. And I was like, oh, one day.
Yeah.
So this is my room.
So are you you've kept all the weight off?
Kept all the weight off,
but it's been early.
That was yesterday.
Okay. Do you feel like
was it yesterday? Yeah. What? God damn it.
A couple days ago.
I flew. Yeah, 2 days ago. It was yesterday. I flew.
Do you feel like you'll be able to not eat sugar, or are you going to slowly go back to how you were? How's this going to work out? It seems like it happened way too fast.
It happened way too fast. I think I can keep it off. The thing I started enjoying was the running. Like, I really started enjoying running and going and getting on there and listening to a whole podcast or listening to, I throw on Sirius XM because I have it on my phone. Anything on my phone that I can play.
Right. What was the one song in your video? It was hilarious. The setup.
Which one?
I'll have to find it.
I know what it was.
It was classic.
Midnight Special.
Yes!
That was, Rogan called me immediately. He's like, dude, that's fucking
so
badass.
Funny and badass.
Because that was what was happening, is I was having a hard time getting on the treadmill.
Right.
I get a cup of coffee, but I found that if I played a song and then I started listening to it and feeling it, then I could get on the treadmill and start killing it right away.
Right.
So I started listening to music, and that was my inspiration to getting on the treadmill. Very candidly, when I worked for Travel Channel for 7 years, I'm not saying I wasn't ever inspired working for Travel Channel, but there was a lot of times where I had an idea that I couldn't necessarily execute it because it wasn't brand friendly.
Right.
The coolest thing about this weight loss challenge is I'm kind of Travel Channel and I are taking a break for a while, but I've been court ordered. I've been inspired as fuck. I get up and just shoot videos and post them and just have fun and I'm not getting notes from anyone. No one's like, take this down. That's not brand friendly. Let's scrub the internet of everything that isn't Travel Channel Bert.
Oh, Christ.
And so I've had so much freaking fun.
Good.
My podcast numbers are through the roof. The Rock retweeted me. Did you see the Rock retweet me?
No. Yeah, that was big.
Dude, this is the best.
The Rock rules.
Wait, what did he do? It's on my Instagram. Can you get my Instagram? So I posted a video.
Yeah.
And I put a line in there that is not brand friendly.
Right.
Okay. But
what's the line?
I'll let you listen to the line. It's a good fucking line.
Yeah, Carl.
Scroll down. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
We got the Mad Cuban. Do you know the Mad Cuban?
Of course I do.
Yes. This is going to be a very good room today.
Son of a bitch.
Keep going.
Yeah, I set it all nice for Sherrod today.
Yeah, you did.
Keep going. It's me squatting,
and the Tito's are coming.
Oh, God. It's going to be a day.
You'll see me squatting.
All right, we're looking for it. We're on Bert Kreischer's Instagram.
What's that about?
Good old Bert Kreischer.
It's that one right in the middle.
All right.
So, The Rock...
Dude, you're too old to be squatting, I think.
No shit.
Okay,
He's going to be shitting glass out his ass like that video yesterday.
I'm 44, but I don't look anymore. I look like a babe.
When I turned around 40, I'm like, that's one exercise. You can't. That's not a good exercise.
I got in trouble
for middle-aged men.
Why?
I got in trouble.
Everything could pop out on you. Your back and everything, man.
Oh yeah. That lower
your
lumbar.
Knees, your hammies, right?
Dude, it's a CrossFit. I just basically go there to throw up coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
That's it. Just go in, throw up coffee, and leave.
All right, so the squat video.
So this is just me getting to fuck around.
Okay. That's a lot of weight on there, no? What are we looking at?
That's
225?
What are you trying to prove, Bert? What are you doing?
I'm getting in shape.
You're going to shit yourself right there. Look at that face you got on.
All right, push play on the 225 squat video. Oh, boy. Is it
buffering?
We got old computers, I think, still, right? Huh? Perfect. We used to bitch about the old computers.
And I think it's frozen.
It's frozen.
Now it's frozen.
Oh, cool.
So,
anyway,
taking a shit.
Anyway, the line is...
all right, it might work now. No? Oh, boy.
You should sign up.
Oh, boy.
The line is just
I
me.
can play it off my phone, I guess.
Yeah.
Some bum
I
shit.
guess it's the same audio for them.
More than that, for them, it doesn't matter. They're going to pitch either way, saying another visual on the radio show.
Here, I'll pull it up on mine.
Pull it up on yours.
Yeah, play that.
What time is it, Georgia?
Oh.
6:18 in the morning. And I'm ready to go to CrossFit, waiting for my workout partner, Johnny Blade, to come pick me up. And that's how you start a day.
Where's this
all before Tommy Buns has had his first jar of honey. Oh, yeah.
We got a frozen video on our computer, but we can hear the audio? How is that possible? I don't know.
It's a new feature in Instagram.
It's one of their new feature. It's their latest filter.
Yeah.
It's called no video.
The Rock fucking tweeted me and was like, that two-a-day line had me rolling.
Yeah,
and then he wrote #Team Bert. I was like, I lost my shit.
That's fucking cool, man.
You need to screen cap that and then just have it blown up and put it on your wall.
Yeah.
Dude,
like Bernie Sanders does with Trump's tweets. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't post it.
In Congress? In Congress, he has a giant Trump tweet that he brought on the floor. That's what you got to do with yours.
Oh, dude.
With The Rock and put it in your man cave.
My daughters saw me geek out.
Yeah.
Like for the first time ever in my entire life, of their lives, they went, I think it was like right after Thanksgiving, I was like, oh my God, to my wife, and I go, babe, The Rock just tweeted me. Like, he direct tweeted me. And she was like, what? And I go, he liked my video. And I was like, holy shit, it's The fucking Rock. And I'm losing my mind. And my daughters are like, what's going on, Dad? And I was like, The Rock, the guy from Moana, Maui, he just tweeted me. And my daughters are like, cool down, Dad, it's okay.
Fanboy.
Dude, that guy, he is the ultimate. Like, I watch his videos on his Instagrams, are so inspirational. It's 3 a.m. and I'm putting in work in the Iron Jungle, and you're like, I'm still drinking. Holy shit.
Fuck. Good for you, man.
Do you go to the gym with the gold Rolex on or no?
Attaboy.
Yep.
Attaboy.
Mr. Rourke.
You show those bums who's going to bam. I didn't buy this for him to sit in a dresser.
You gotta let people know they're not doing as good as you.
I swear I think I got the exact same watch.
Really?
That I've only worn like twice.
I think me, you, and Jay Moore.
Oh, really?
I think he's got one like this, too.
That's more.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Ain't he getting divorced or something?
I think so.
I don't know. Jay is blowing us off.
You did the smooth wrestle.
He blew us off years ago. I don't know what's up with Jay Moore.
Y'all ruined his marriage. That's why.
What happened?
I don't know. I just heard that he's getting divorced.
Come on now.
And if he blew you off, I know you're involved in some way.
Look at this. I just know who I'm talking to. The Rock coming at me again.
I get blamed for everything else. I might as well get blamed for that one, right? Sherrod. The Machine's one of the best stand-up comedies I've ever seen. Okay, kidding. I haven't seen this shit, but I'm definitely going to watch it on Showtime. That's cool.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
Like, it's to me where I go, because I've done it before where I read a tweet and then I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted me and I go, oh, there's one letter off.
Right.
That's not the person.
That is the worst, isn't it?
You're like, this is Fatten Oswald. Shit. I actually got a really nice tweet from Fatten. But yeah, like, that blew me away. It made my day.
But that means he just looks at your shit from time to time. No one turned him on to that video.
I'm curious if he...
That's a good point.
If,
he looks at your shit from time to time.
He doesn't follow me.
Wait, he didn't follow you even after him?
No.
Oh, that's...
I know.
Oh, that
well, you know, I'd be blowing up his DMs. DJ, it's B-Man.
It's B-Man.
Dude, I would fly to wherever he is to do a podcast with that guy.
Oh, in a second.
Why wouldn't you?
Because he's fucking off the chain. Like, his sense of humor is like our sense of humor.
Yeah.
He curses. He's and he's this big movie star, so that's what I like about him.
He used to do the show when he was first coming up. And then we had a problem with him.
Oh, God. What happened with him?
And then I was stupid enough to tell him that me and Anthony are going to be way more famous than he'll ever be.
You told The Rock that? This motherfucker's off the chain.
God. Wait, there's more to it.
Holy shit. There's more to that.
There is a lot. But Erock, am I lying? Well, what happened was,
it's a two-parter.
No, I went with the headline. I went with the hit songs, and now I'll play some B-sides.
Okay.
So The Rock, we had a great relationship with the guy, actually, with WWF, which is now WWE. WWE, obviously. These guys were rolling in, and Rock was just coming up, and he was doing our show. We liked the guy a lot.
He had longer hair back then?
Look, there you go.
There he is.
There
he looked
you
like
go.
fucking A-Rod.
There you go.
It's like El DeBarge.
At least Chico. At least Chico like El DeBarge.
E-Rock's got to help me, but we invited, no names, by the way, E-Rock. No names. We invited a super fan to come in that had a wrestling site.
Okay.
And then when this guy mentioned his name and asked a question to The Rock called him out and said, "Are you the same blah blah that has been saying this and this, all this racist shit on your website?"
Oh, yes, good.
Oh, wow.
Good, The Rock.
Why is that good for me and Anthony?
But no, he confronted the fan, not you guys.
And then I'm doing there he is walking off our show.
Oh, he walked off? He walked off.
He walked off the show. And the whole time I remember saying stuff like, wow, we had no idea this guy. I was humming because I had no idea that this guy was saying the shit he was on his website about black wrestlers or something.
Oh, shit.
It was people that he had working for him were writing stuff about some of the black wrestlers at the time.
Do we know this guy?
Wasn't that specific guy, but he was in charge of the site. He had people who also posted columns, and some of them did.
Right.
Yeah.
And The Rock.
But The Rock knew all about this guy.
The Rock knew.
And we didn't know about this guy's website
everything.
for real. We didn't know. And it all
up.
blew up right in front of our eyes. And we're looking at this guy that we all knew was going to be huge. He was already pretty big.
Right.
We're like, fuck, he's leaving and he's never coming back. No. We ended up having him on the show after that a few times, by the way.
Well, the second time you had him back.
Oh, God, what the fuck has been going on around here?
Can we leave it right there?
What an animal.
Wait, what happened the second time?
All right, we'll leave it alone.
No, tell me. I got to know this now.
No, I'm just saying no for the theatrics. I don't give a
the second
fuck.
time after a lot of talking and even publicists and people from WWE.
I'm eating it up.
Let's just put it this way: it took a lot of work.
Right, so
a lot of work
to try
for a second
repair
chance.
that relationship, because all the other wrestlers they were still fine with and with WWF at the time, but that was a thing. So a lot of time, a lot of work went into it. He decides he'll come back,
right?
All right, and they'll explain everything, and then they'll mend on the air. So, in true O&A fashion, they decided to enact what they call the prison visit, where The Rock was in the lobby on a phone because they wouldn't let him up to the studio,
and we were deciding if we were going to let him on the show or not.
So y'all kept him down in the lobby,
and they
talked him through the phone at the lobby,
and he had to convince us to, Oh my God. To have him in.
That's fucking insult to injury. What the fuck? And then he left. After that, he left again?
He left again. Then, 5 years later, we get a phoner for the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, yeah.
When we were at XM. And maybe one other one, and that has been it.
He needed help with the Tooth Fairy. Let's be honest. Let's be honest with each other right now.
God.
Did better than my movie.
Look, we were just Bert, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, yes. I've burned a lot of bridges. I just got a text about one from Segura right now.
Y'all love burning bridges.
We do not want to talk about it.
Why?
Trust me.
Something that was said on the show?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lord have mercy.
Let's get Segura on, man. Let's get this.
He's in,
Is he in New York?
No, he's in Kansas City.
He's only done the show once, and I really liked him.
Kansas City,
I gotta have him
He's
back.
the laziest fucking guy in the world. He will not get up for press.
No.
Like, every time I go to a city, someone's like, hey, can you tell Skr to come in?
Yeah.
I go, Skr, you're in Tampa. Go see Cowhead. He's like, oh, can I do a phoner?
You know what?
No.
Phoners are so much
You know
better,
it's 3:30 in the afternoon, though. He could get up for this show.
Yeah.
Rock.
There's the young Rock.
God.
These
Look at
pictures-
Jeff. Oh, my God, that's Jeff Ross?
Little Jeff Ross.
He's like he still had his Jewish name back in that picture.
Yeah.
That's an old picture.
Yeah, so... Oh, the Rock.
Ilian Gonzalez was that big at the time?
Fucking hell, yeah. That's my crew.
Hey, I saw you had the clip up there of The Rock walking off. Is the audio worth playing before we move on? Here's the actual audio of him walking off. Many years ago. I want to state for the record, I love The Rock. For real.
I believe that.
For real, I do.
That's why it's so weird.
All right, push play.
Appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Okay. Book signing starting at 7 tonight. Tower Records, East 4th Street, and Lafayette and the East Village. Got to thank The Rock for stopping on by today.
Appreciate it.
He's a disgusting little man.
He's fucked you up.
And then I played a sound effect. You can hear me all nervous giving this plug. Wow. All right, well, thanks.
He'll be at the Tower book signing. He basically,
I remember him saying something like, if you have a connection with this guy, I cannot fucking be here. And I'm like,
yeah, the guy must be super racist.
So,
y'all cornered the brother. I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him and tell him you apologize.
But The Rock is,
I'll smooth it out for him.
The Rock is tweeting at Bert Kreischer.
He loves him.
We're besties.
That's awesome.
He doesn't know the connection we have now.
But he's not following. He's not following, though.
He's not following me. But maybe one day. I'll keep making rock videos, rock tribute videos. There's a fine line between making too many videos about The Rock and wearing a man's shirt.
You should just turn your Instagram into videos about The Rock.
Change my handle to I Love The Rock.
Do it for a month.
It'll change your whole life.
Hey, Rock, I noticed you haven't been tweeting at me a lot lately, so...
Just fuck up your fan base. Just obsessed about The Rock.
Hey, Bert, you could make a video sparring with his Rock wrestling buddy.
Is that supposed to be him?
Why is he white?
Yeah, that don't look like The Rock. That's white not Rock. Even close.
Would it be bad if I just got his tattoos all over my body?
It looks like an in-shape Bobby Kelly.
I can't even picture that.
I got to take a phone call. Let's say hi to Kevin in Houston. We got the Mad Cube, and we got Bert Kreischer. We got Sherrod Small. What do you got, Kevin?
Hi, guys. Great show. I just wanted to know if you were going to address Gomer Pyle calling you out today for burning the bridge between him and Andrew Breitbart. Did you hear about that today?
Who?
I heard inklings or
another bridge burning.
I don't know. What happened, Kevin?
Okay, so I listen to the entire channel, so just hear me out on that aspect. He was in today and didn't remember that he was actually in the studio that y'all are in.
Vincent D'Onofrio?
That's the dude you're talking
about? He was on with, Jim and Sam this morning?
Jim and Sam. Yeah.
I do know that much. I didn't bother listening to any clips or whatever. So what did he say?
And then he accused you, personally, of setting him up.
Oh, God.
Set him up how? How'd you set him up?
I'm done being everyone's punching bag. How did I set up Vincent D'Onofrio?
I love it.
Who's Vincent D'Onofrio? You love it. He's from Full Metal Jacket.
Pull his picture up. Can we see a picture of him?
You know this.
Oh, this dude. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. How the fuck did I set him up? And he also knows where I am, so he can come right the fuck back and we can talk this out. What is he talking about?
It was really, listening to it, because I remember I listened to that show live when it happened.
Right.
And then hearing him today, I'm like, Anthony put it up and showed it to the PayPal camera.
Let me fill in the blanks really fast for the people. So, Breitbart. No, you can stay on the line. Breitbart was in here, who's now he's now dead.
Yeah, passed away.
I'm sorry, I don't even know who that is.
Andrew Breitbart.
Conservative.
Okay, that's the Breitbart media.
I said Breitbart. Which one is it? Breitbart. Okay, I'm sorry. Breitbart. He died.
Yeah.
So he used to come in and do the show every once in a while. Anthony knew him pretty well.
Yeah, I liked him as a person too. I liked him.
And he had Anthony Weiner's dick picture on his phone that he was showing everybody. He was showing everyone, and he's drinking in the bars in New York City. He's just showing anyone on the sidewalk. He comes in here, and we're like, come on, man, we got to see the picture too, you know? And Vincent D'Onofrio was in here. But that's the only thing. It happened while Vincent D'Onofrio was in. There's the picture of that day. And all of a sudden, Breitbart passed the phone around, okay? Anthony showed it to the Pal Talk, so now it's out there because those guys could screen cap.
Yeah,
and everyone was dying to see this fucking picture. And Breitbart, I think he really wanted it to finally get out there because he was showing everybody. And then they passed it my way, and I took my phone real fast and I took a picture of his phone and the picture, and then we got it out there and got massive headlines.
Really,
massive headlines. So I don't know what the fuck D'Onofrio's talking about.
So how did you set him up?
Happened to be in the studio.
Oh.
So what he said today was that Opie and Anthony took the video in studio and then cut out everything only to show him looking at the picture.
What is he talking?
It was really bizarre because you could tell he was not recalling it correctly whatsoever.
He was in studio. Excuse me. He was in studio that day. That's it.
That's the only connection.
That's it. And if there were any edits in the video, I haven't watched the video in a long time. It wouldn't be to make him look bad.
Like he's staring at dick?
I don't fucking know.
Wait, can we see the non-pixelated picture of his dick?
Yeah, let's take a look.
I want to see Anthony Weiner's dick.
Yeah, let's see it. Is it veiny? Right to the left?
Yeah,
Here, I'll show you mine while we're at it.
Yeah, let's swap out. It's got to be veiny because he's veiny.
Let me go to Richard in New York City, all right? Thank you, buddy. Richard, go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Hey, good afternoon, guys. How you doing?
Can you fill in the blanks there? Can you fill in the blanks there?
No, just to be clear, Jimmy was very adamant about saying that you didn't set him up. He was like, no, absolutely for sure, you didn't set him up. So I don't know what the guy that called before said,
but how did I set him up? How did Vincent say I set him up? Let me see your dick.
He said,
all right, you might need to lose a few pounds on your dick. Jesus.
It looks kind of swollen.
Your dick gets stung by a bee? Wow, Bert has
a hornet's nest.
Bert has a wide penis.
What was that I was looking at?
Holy shit. You're going to have to get that thing on a treadmill. CrossFit your dick.
What exactly was that?
Cue up Midnight Special again. You got some work to do. Good for you, Bert. Good for you. That's wide, right?
It was wide.
A mushroom.
It has some girth to it. It's photoshopped.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I take a picture of my dick and then I use Facetune and I make it bigger or wider and send it to the girl. That was the weirdest cock.
Okay. Now it makes sense.
That thing's fucking massive.
That makes sense now. From across the room, I couldn't tell any of that.
Oh, it had a kneecap.
Why did the guy hang up? Why do the guy hung up? I just want to know why I'm being blamed for setting up Vincent D'Onofrio. Shut the fuck up.
Vincent D'Onofrio was clearly confused, probably. He thought you set him up, I guess, because he only saw his picture looking at the dick.
Then an article came out that we were distracting Breitbart and maybe Vincent D'Onofrio, I'm not sure. It was on Vulture a while ago. A few people tweeted today. And they said we had surveillance cameras in here. So we were distracting them our surveillance camera could get a picture off the phone.
What?
No, I just took my phone and went...
I really think you got better stuff in here. You got old computers, but you got surveillance cameras.
You can't watch an Instagram video, but you got surveillance.
You can't watch an Instagram video. Just I really don't know.
You know what? We could play this video.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Go to the beginning of the video. But I remember me and Anthony were like, we know an opportunity when we see it.
Yes.
We're like, everyone is dying for this fucking picture. And then Barbara Walters got pissed off. She's on The View going, she had to talk about me and Anthony on The View.
Did she?
And then she's like, I just want people to know I saw that picture days ago. Like, but she was mad. She didn't get the fucking scoop.
The scoop.
But Anthony and I are looking at each other like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We knew we had an opportunity in front of us.
Good for you.
And
he wanted you to get that picture.
His move was to put it on Pal Talk, knowing people could screen cap that shit.
Right.
And then when he handed it to me, I went, and snapped a picture.
You just burned that bridge, baby.
And then, look at my tweet. Everything's misspelled.
Because you're shaking. He was so happy. Like, I know that feeling. I love you too, Rock.
I used to do something called Opie's Eye, and I spelled it Opie died. Opie died. Whatever. All right. Yeah, there you go. Look.
Opie died.
There's a picture from Anthony Cumia's phone. Oh, all right. Yeah, all right. If we're getting all the facts out here. How did Anthony have it on his phone?
He probably got it off of Pal Chat.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So, okay. It's coming back to me. So the Pal Talk people then sent it to Anthony.
Oh.
So then Anthony's showing me the picture. I'm like, well, fuck that. And I took a picture of Anthony's phone.
Yeah.
And then it was a race to see who could get it on Twitter first.
I used to think you guys had money invested in Pal Talk.
There's a time
that was your company.
Eric Logan told us we should just buy the company.
Yeah, you guys should have, because everyone was fucking using it. I downloaded Pal Talk just so I could watch the show.
Right. And that was all, Anthony really pushed Pal Talk. I hope he made a few bucks off them. If it wasn't for Anthony using Pal Talk, man, I don't know. So many people joined because of him. Let's play the video.
How did Breitbart
It is satellite radio, so you can, be as graphic as you want.
There's a particular cinematic angle in which we're able to create the perception that something is larger than it actually is.
Force perspective.
Okay? And then, mostly, if I'm holding a camera and I'm looking down, you see something, but this guy somehow figured out how to do it from the exact opposite angle, looking up towards
bottom up.
Yes, here's what I would.
So it's like standing at the base of the Empire State Building with the camera facing up.
Here's what I would title it.
If water was leaking off his
if I were to title this, and I'm like a photo editor at the AP, and I needed to come up with a title for it, I would call it 2 balls, 1 shaft .jpg. 2 balls, 1 shaft.
2 balls, 1 shaft .jpg.
Right.
Yeah.
From the undercarriage perspective.
And is he fully aroused in this photo?
Oh, he's an excited chap.
An excited chap.
Yeah. And I'm just talking. I think he's the most heterosexual guy out there. Okay, he really is. But he's definitely reading all the magazines that give him the tips that will cause the men to go, whoa, this is my kind of guy. I'm talking this guy, unless he has that hair disease where you don't have hair.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Where it's
not completely
clean like a
There might have been some shaving going on.
Yeah. No, this is Blue Boy circa 2000. Let me think. 4-ish. Blue Boy 2.
Look at Vincent D'Onofrio.
Nice. I think he's got something.
Come on. No, is it a photo?
Take a look.
We can just see the photo. I mean, let's
see Jimmy.
Could you pause for a second?
Yeah.
He's the one that started the whole fucking thing.
He wanted to see it.
Did he look at the fucking video? Did I just hear, come on, let's see it?
Yes, he just said that. How did you set him up there?
Because me and Anthony are trying to figure out, well, now how do we see this fucking photo? Where you could hear us.
Yeah.
We're wasting time because we're trying to feel our in. And this fucking guy turns to Breitbart and goes, come on, let's see it.
Yeah, so...
He does sound like he wants to see Anthony Weiner's dick.
Yeah, we all do, let's be honest.
Go back to the video.
Yeah, rewind it.
Blue Boy 2.
Did
you get something nice?
I think he's got something.
Come on, say it.
No,
come on.
Is it a photo?
What is this? Come on, man.
You know what? Let me make this very easy for you, Vincent. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm here every day, 3 to 6. Come on by. The fuck?
He wasn't that good in Platoon anyway.
Oh, shit.
No.
Is this from the people at Tito's?
It's frozen too.
Is it? I got an email from Beth. You guys hooked me up with your Tito's people.
Wait, I didn't get an email from Beth.
Oh no, we all hooked him up.
There you go.
Tito's sent me out a bunch of shit for the dog.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, you got a bottle for Sherrod that he can take home?
He didn't give me nothing.
I got one for you, Bert.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
You see what's going on?
I see what's going
I'm
on.
the beat rolling.
I see what the fuck's going on.
Boss gets to take home. Why doesn't Sherrod get to take home?
Because they dance for the whitey around here. I see Louis walking around. Everybody got sandwiches. Louis ain't got none. Louis get the same treatment.
All right, so let's get back to the video here. I'm so glad we're playing this today. I was going to blow this whole thing off, but you hear Vincent go, come on, let's
beg
see
for it.
He's begging to see this.
He said first, you got something. He got something good. Does he got something good?
Right.
Yeah.
There have been gay guys in steam rooms that have been a little more backboned about getting to see cock.
I'm with Bert.
Yeah, he lowered his voice and everything. Like, come on, let's see it. Come on.
I think I saw him lick his lips. I'm thinking
He wanted a little taste.
He wanted a taste.
Push play on this. Let's go.
Did you get something nice?
I think he's got something.
Come on.
Come on.
Put that on the website.
Take a look.
We can just see the photo. I mean,
Let's see Jimmy.
You want it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The famous.
I do.
Look at Jimmy.
That's the famous.
That's the real one?
Yeah.
And that's really his?
Yeah.
He sent that?
To Andrew.
To a gal down in Texas.
Wow. Yeah. That's
a good angle, though. He's a smart guy, but I think
he's in very good
All
shape.
I can say is from seeing that picture, I want that guy as mayor. Because he is loaded.
that is what is called the atomic bomb, though. That's the one.
Yeah, well, that's the one that's going to kill everything.
But they can't show the light of day. No,
that is true. They can't.
But on the internet, they could under an explicit thing.
I think that anybody sees this photo should elect this guy for mayor of New York.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely
he's well equipped for the job. You need a good set when you're running this city.
You do.
Take a look.
Wowee.
That's the entire video that I posted, okay?
How is that setting him up?
You have nothing to do with it. How the fuck did I set you up?
I didn't even hear you once.
Yeah, I didn't. I have a lot of questions, though.
Yeah.
Was that out? Was his picture of his dick out publicly?
No.
So right then, everyone's like,
that was it.
And that's the second one, right?
That was the first one. That's what started everything. The rumors were out there that there is a picture, and then Breitbart came in.
And so Breitbart,
I believe Anthony was drinking with him the night before. Breitbart
did like to drink. He drank around the Langens a lot.
I believe someone can help me out here. I think on the sidewalk, Breitbart was just showing people. I think he was hanging out with some of the Fox people.
Yeah, probably at Langens. That's what we drink.
But you heard Vincent D'Onofrio was the one that was saying, "Come on, let me see it."
I'm begging for it.
And where are the fucking edits that he's talking about?
I'd almost argue that Vincent D'Onofrio is the reason that Andrew Weiner's dick got shown to everyone.
Right.
I'm with Bert.
Because
I think you nailed it.
He was like, the way I just showed you guys my dick. I'd show him my dick while he was saying it.
I would think he was in on it.
But Breitbart you could see he was like, should I do this? And he's like, all right. And he started showing. And then the phone went around the room. And that's when, all hell broke loose.
I think Breitbart wanted to get it out, though.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted to get it out.
There was no doubt in my mind that day.
And he got it from the girl in Texas, apparently.
Yeah. So
what's confusing to me is that I've heard about Breitbart a lot. That's what Mayan Komenopoulos works for. Writes for
Milo
Komenopoulos.
I think he used to.
But like Breitbart's
he still works for. He's the tech editor for Breitbart.
Okay, there you go.
And Steve Bannon, right?
Milo's awesome.
Yeah, that guy's fucking.
I'm trying to get him on a race horse.
I got another call coming in. Jonathan in Detroit. Jonathan, go ahead.
Hey, how are you doing? I listened to the interview earlier. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett, you want to pass that?
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so I listened to the interview. He said it's pretty much he was pissed because he says you use them as clickbait.
Oh, clickbait?
What? How am I using the guy as clickbait? He's the one looking at the fucking photo.
I know. Because I listened to it originally when you played it like years ago, and then I listened to it earlier today. And so he's just annoyed because he said, first off, he doesn't do anything with the politics or anything like that. So I think he's just mad because he got caught in that whole situation because he didn't know who the guy was.
A couple things. First of all, I have no problem admitting from time to time I'll do some clickbaiting.
You're not above it.
I'm not above that shit. Yes. But I mean, what was the video labeled there, Paul? Exactly, so I get this right.
It was labeled D'Onofrio loves cock and politics. Click here.
That was incredible.
D'Onofrio loves cock and politics.
Sherrod, that was amazing.
That's awesome. I'm going to change the title.
You got to change the title.
We're going to play. We're going to play now.
Cock and politics.
Sherrod, I was on my phone. They got my full attention.
We're going to play now, Vincent.
Cock and politics.
It's like poetry.
I can make that my ring like Shakespeare.
You got a good one?
Yeah. I have questions about you lowering your voice, okay? I labeled the video back then. It's 5.5 years old, this thing. Breitbart shares Weiner's explicit photo with Opie and Anthony and Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah. Where's the clickbait in that fucking title? He's the one that started it. Yeah. His name should have been first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just threw him at the back of the line.
Wait, how did Breitbart die?
Hard stuff.
Thank God.
I know. Hillary didn't do it.
Makes sense.
I think.
I'm sure.
I'm not going to say.
Yeah, he was lifting 225 and
doing the two a day.
Next thing you know,
you got a tweet from Rock, and then that was it.
Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, man. He's just
he
sour
was the one
about
that
it.
Really initiated the passing around of the photo.
He was hungry for it.
Yeah. And where's the clickbait?
I just remember
hungry for that dingling picture.
You know it.
What, Jonathan?
No, I'm saying I don't think he remembers everything that went on because I didn't really remember until I saw the video, and then just listening to it now, I'm like, damn, he did lead the charge on that one.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah, I think he was annoyed because he didn't realize how big of a story it is. He didn't know who that was. Yeah. So if it was someone that was already known, he probably would have stayed away from it. He seems like he's just pissed because he's a political figure and all that stuff that he deals with, and he got wrapped into it because someone asked him about it in another interview.
Right.
And that's kind of probably why he got annoyed.
And it could be argued that him talking about it and outing him on the air like that and watching that picture is the downfall of Hillary's campaign.
Here we go.
Well, if you're a grown man,
the election.
If you're a grown man, just stop asking to see people's dick, and shit won't happen.
Yeah.
Wow,
there you go.
Man, fucked up elections.
I think you're responsible for Trump being president.
Had
Joe.
Wiener's dick pic never come out,
Right.
I would argue Hillary would be president right now.
I could agree.
That could be.
You brought down Hillary.
Yeah, right.
Does everybody know Uma?
Opie, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Well, Uma could have left him. His wife Uma could have left his old dumb ass.
She stayed.
And she looked like just defeated.
What's up, Jonathan?
What a defeated-looking woman. I know. Good God almighty, girl.
Do you think Breitbart would have showed that picture if he wasn't in the room? Because he seemed like he was real eager to impress him.
He was going to show us that picture that day.
Regardless.
Yeah, how it came out, none of us at the time knew, but it turns out it was Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Because I remember I'm sitting in the exact same seat. I didn't have the balls to just go, hey man, let me see the picture. And I know Ant, we were just kind of feeling around.
Dance around it, yeah.
We're like, how is this going to play out? And then he was the one that leaned over and whispers, lowers his voice, hey man, come on, let me see it.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
It's like you're buying weed.
And not even Jimmy was, and Jimmy's someone who would definitely want to see a dick pic.
Right, but he didn't even lead the charge. He came in after that. Yes.
Jimmy was.
Where's the surveillance cameras? What are they talking about?
They made that shit
No,
up.
I think he was just using miswords, and then people were kind of, playing telephone.
Right.
And misquoting it. But,
look,
I think it was one of those things, it's like real quick, just like with a picture, like if you got a naked girl, you want to show it, and then if you see someone you want to impress, that's what it looked like. And D'Onofrio made it over the line. He was like, oh, okay, I definitely got to get this picture up, because he even wants to see it.
Right.
And so we all know who he is. So.
First of all, the title of the video is very boring.
Sherrod
It's extremely boring. Yeah. I don't know where the clickbait is, but I will admit, yes, from time to time, I've certainly gone down the clickbait road to get views.
He just got annoyed that somebody questioned him about it in another interview, and it's part of that Hillary shit. Bert, I think you hit the fucking nail on the head.
And I guarantee you that he feels when he hears about him showing the second dick pic and all this, I guarantee you he feels some sort of guilt, and he doesn't want to place that on himself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
too bad, motherfucker.
Yeah, you brought down Hillary.
Seems like
oh my God, look at this.
Seems like he got
the moment that ultimately doomed Hillary's campaign.
Oh,
wait, that's from right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
somebody just shared. I was like, see, I thought so.
There's always people out there trying to start shit. But there
I'm going to retweet that.
I'm
definitely retweeting that. Let's get that going.
You should change the title on that YouTube thing, though, because I think Sherrod is a better title.
That is so funny.
Let's get ready to fight that dude.
That's one of the funniest fucking things I ever heard.
That is fucking hilarious.
I'll be waiting for my apology, Mr. D'Onofrio.
Last thing before I go, one thing I'll say is Jimmy and Sam, they stuck up for you. I mean, they're very honest, and they were very adamant to say it was until the last second that they saw the video, like, oh, okay. They won't even name who it was in the video. They let him tell the information. And then once he kind of said it was in this room, it was the other two guys, then they saw the video and like, oh, okay, well, the cat's out of the bag. Yeah, it was over the video. Okay, I can see where you think that. But looking at the video after he left, that's not what happened. He's like,
oh, God, no. I'm clean, man. What are you talking about? The guy asked to see the picture. He was the one.
Right?
He was the one.
For it. I saw him.
It wasn't like me and Ed said, let me see that fucking picture.
Craving.
Craving it.
Craving that D.
Craving. Show me that D.
You're 100% good on this one. But I got to get going. You guys are really
going in vain.
I take it easy, man.
I love how he says you're 100% good on this one. On this one. I heard you, Jonathan. I heard you. All right,
oh, shit. Shots fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's...
For real. I had nothing. You were in the room. You were the one that initiated it. And that's it.
He made Trump the president, not you.
And there's no clickbait on that title.
It's going to cause him some roles, though. In Hollywood, it's going to affect him.
Yes.
Ooh. You can't be pro-Trump or even look to be pro-Trump or anti-Hillary.
Or be the one that put Trump in.
Yeah, and still get roles.
Oh, man, there are people in Hollywood sick about it.
I
texted with someone, I won't say their name, but I texted, I was like, hey, can you do my podcast? And they're like, I'm sorry, I'm in mourning right now.
With Steven Spielberg.
And I was like, well, yeah, but can you just do my podcast? And they're like, no, I'm in mourning about this election. I'll let you know when I can.
I know it's a white person. I know that right away. Get over it.
And it had to be a woman.
How'd you know?
White woman.
White woman.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, you can't. I was like, come on. It's okay. Be a grown-up. We're okay. We're gonna
take a loss.
We're gonna get on the roller coaster. This is going to be wild.
The only thing that I will say is I didn't understand the effect that Trump's presidency may have on gay rights.
Is this an Oreo cookie?
Well, Mike, Jesus, does that guy not look like he was adopted from from Africa? The guy on the left,
he could be from Africa. You mean adopted? That's the only way to get
first
here.
First of all, how do you know it's a guy?
Yeah, it kind of looks like Nell Carter.
He got a little Shirley from what's happening in his face.
You don't know who he is?
Fucking Sherrod.
No, who is it?
He's one of the stars of Westworld.
No, he's not.
No, on the TV.
No, on the TV we talk about. Yeah.
What fucking TV are you looking at?
Oh, no, we know Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
We know Jeffrey Wright, you asshole.
You know who that is?
It's fucking People with Hernandez.
Like Nell Carter.
You're looking at Jeffrey Wright and we're talking about another black guy.
They all look the same.
We talking about this grown-up Webster on the fucking CNN right now.
Grown-up Webster.
He like Webster with good kidneys.
Looks like a black Chaz Bono.
Webster with good kidneys. Oh, Jesus.
I bet he laughs like this. But then when he giggles, he goes...
If they said that person was transitioning, you would believe it,
I would
right?
believe it.
Okay.
Black Chaz.
He got some auntie in his face.
Yeah.
He got some auntie in his face. That should be a show where they take people and hold them down, like strap their hands and feet down and just tickle the fuck out of them and just watch them lose their shit until they piss their pants.
Don't they have a place like that already? Where you go
Guantanamo Bay.
It's a different type of tickle.
It's some place where you go to get tickled. I think it might be in the village.
I've heard about this.
Yeah. No, it's a documentary. It was called Tickled.
Oh, that's what it was?
It's fucking creepy, man.
What's so creepy about it? You want some grown man tickling you in a small room?
I don't know if you could tickle me.
Club and these young men
that's like a lot.
Will allow themselves to be tickled, and they make tickle videos, and it's a huge thing on the internet.
It's big.
People eat up these tickling videos. So they find these guys young, like early 20s, maybe even late teens, and they show up in like a hotel room.
Right.
This fucking documentary was so damn creepy.
Oh my!
And they try to claim it's real competition. And the guy that was trying to dig into this whole world, he got scared because he realized that this is serious business.
Are you serious?
You want to see the trailer? It's
Tickled.
real.
Yes.
This fucking thing was creepy, man.
Bert's gonna go. I can already see in his face. He's going.
I'm gonna open one where I tickle 25-year-old girls.
I can't tell if you've ever interviewed anyone that looks like you before.
What? Really?
I've made a career out of looking at the weird and bizarre side of life.
It's quite a kick.
So when I discovered a strange video online, I knew I'd found my next story.
CET, Competitive Endurance Tickling Group we got here.
Competitive endurance tickling. It was one of the strangest sports I'd seen. So I told Jane O'Brien Media I'd like to do an interview. Instead of getting a yes or no, I got this.
Association with a homosexual journalist is not something we will embrace. Shame on you, little gay Kiwi. Regards, Jane O'Brien Media.
It was hard to take the insult seriously, considering the sport did seem slightly gay.
Oh my God. By the way, that's exactly what I was talking about.
The wormhole was getting deeper.
I mean, obviously it's just for fun. Is it just for fun? It's tickling.
I was young at the time, didn't think nothing of it, and I was like, $2,000, that's gonna be cool.
I mean, imagine being a teenage boy. She would just keep sending them whatever they wanted.
She offered my one buddy a Chevy Cruze and $30,000. The money's endless.
This tickling empire is way bigger than we ever imagined.
They have tickle cells all over the U.S. They're everywhere.
And at some point, these boys say, I'm done. The thing that she hates the most was no. It was like a bomb went off.
Your phone number and your personal information are entirely known and subject to publication on the internet.
All hell broke loose.
All of a sudden, these videos are on YouTube, Vimeo, and every other site you could imagine.
Sending emails to the high school that I coach at.
What do you think your mother's going to think about this?
We're shooting a documentary.
I understand what you think you're doing.
If you want to stick your head in the blast first, do it.
Jane O'Brien's a ghost.
Okay, let's go. I'm breathing heavily.
Yes, son.
We could hear laughter coming out of the vents.
We've been spotted.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude, it's
You saw it?
What?
Yeah, it's
the
creepy.
Fuck was that?
I don't want to give away the spoilers. It's creepy.
Does someone die?
They, you know, and then
It's just old
some of
dudes behind
these guys want to get out of the whole thing, and then that's when they
blow their life up.
They blow their life up. Yeah.
What?
It's creepy. And that Jane, there's no Jane.
There's no Jane.
No Jane.
Whenever you see a hot girl smiling on the internet, and it's not a real person.
Oh my
Jane.
God!
I wish they told me that before I got married.
Go see it. It's. I think it's on Netflix. I think that's where I saw it. It's called Tickled.
And that's real, that whole thing?
Yeah.
So first of all, how much are they charging these clients that they can pay these boys that much money?
I don't know. I mean,
It's got to be
And it's
extortion.
never sexual? Stop.
I don't know. It's a couple years
Dude,
old.
if they had you tied down, and they're like, yeah, we'll just tickle you, and then they're like, now we're gonna fuck you in the ass.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You
You can't stop.
They didn't have any of that in this documentary.
So you have the best excuse, you say?
It was more that they were turned on by the fact that these young boys were tied down being tickled. That was their turn on.
Oh.
And then these guys were doing it for money, to get through whatever. And then they started up in nanny and really giving them a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then some of these guys wanted out, and that's like you said, they blew up their lives on the internet
And send the shit to their schools where they coach
all
and
that
all.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Employers and all that. And these guys,
There goes your tickling plan right out the window.
I know, I can't believe I just came up with the creepiest idea, just like the fucking founder of this company, Jane Doe. Like, I just was like, that would be a cool idea.
But you would do it in public, though, so you would be transparent.
My God.
They're not transparent.
It's a pretty good documentary. It's creepy, though.
How much do they charge? Do they pay this money?
I saw this movie a while ago, so I'd have to, refresh and see it again, I guess. I don't know if I want to see that one.
I'll tickle the shit out of somebody for $2,000. Shit.
$2,000. No, you got to be tickled.
Oh, you get tickled and you pay them?
The person getting tickled gets
get the money?
Yeah, you got to get into a tracksuit. Like,
right.
You got to get into short shorts and a tank top.
I already got that.
And then they were.
What else? And the only thing I'm missing is the 2 G's.
It's crazy.
That is bizarro.
And then they were trading the videos online, and it's dark. It gets dark.
Can you still sign up for this shit or no? It's over.
I didn't want to know anything else after that.
I want to know everything.
I'm looking into it.
Close laptop, go outside, and get some fucking
Give me some numbers.
sunlight.
Dude, there is a 2-hour video out there of me just totally naked getting destroyed by a dominatrix for like 2 hours.
Pull it up.
Like, I don't know where Mark Cronin's got it.
Pull it up.
But it's just me naked for like 2 hours. Her
Who's
cattle
dominatrix?
prodding Mistress Isabella.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
Google
is that
Mistress
out there?
Isabella.
Did you like it?
No, I didn't like it until she did one thing. She did one, like the whole time.
Wait, can we guess what the one thing is?
Yeah.
Sure, but it's not gonna be able to.
Glass rod in the asshole?
No.
Did she spin your scrotum like you're a corpse?
She's pretty hot, isn't she?
Pee hole.
No, she tried to do that. The sounding is when they put shit in your urethra.
We learned about that only recently.
Yeah, sounding.
It's called sounding.
What are you talking
They
about?
put shit in your pee hole.
Who does that?
And then they get bigger shit to put in your pee hole.
Doesn't anybody get a blowjob anymore?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
She did this thing where.
First of all, why is the video out there?
Doing?
I don't know where the video is. Mark Cronin's got it, but there's video.
Well, why did the video ever get out?
It was for my show, Hurt Bert.
Hurt Bert?
Yeah, Hurt Bert. I was a dominatrix for a day. And I mean, this is like the beginning of reality television, kind of. So like, they're just like, I didn't, there were no rules. Jackass was blowing up, I think, or was about to blow up.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, take chances. And so these girls put me in like a steel gynecological chair, exam table with the stirrups.
Yeah.
And then took all my clothes off, bound me into it naked.
Your clothes off first, though.
Took my clothes off, put me in the chair naked, bound me so I couldn't move. And then basically just started like cattle prodding my balls.
Why would you do this?
They put 5-pound weights on my balls.
You stupid. You're a dumb dude.
They did everything.
Does that hurt, the weight on the balls?
The weight on the balls wasn't that bad, actually.
White dudes love destroying their genitalia.
Whoa, slow down.
I'm gonna say 65% again. 65%.
But then she did one
destroying
thing.
the cocks.
She put me.
I love it.
I don't understand how it was. I think maybe I was like on a Lazy Susan type thing, and they took a latex and they bound me in latex. Like, you can find this type of thing online.
Yeah,
it's just
I've seen
someone
it before.
mummified in latex.
Yeah.
And then they squirted this lube in there. They put a tube in and started putting lube in there. And then she started moving the lube down towards my junk. And as soon as it got to my junk, I was like, oh, I could come immediately.
Now, that part I like.
I was like, wow. I was like, oh, I can see.
Can you just go to that part? Can you just do that part without all the other shit?
No.
How much for that?
I want the half hour.
It was
I got
the very last
1,500 in
thing
my
she
sock.
did.
I'll bang it out.
The very last thing she did, and it was fucking
I want the bar
hot.
menu.
Yeah, I want
Can I
that
group
first.
on just the junk with the lubricant?
Can I have the bar menu?
That's her at Sirius XM.
All right.
Oh,
That's weird.
She's pretty good looking.
yeah, she's a good looking lady.
She's great.
So there was one thing she did, though, that you hated.
I hated everything.
But there was one thing. What did you say earlier?
The one thing I liked was
That
the
one body thing.
was the body.
Oh, that was
latex.
I liked it too.
Oh, I
Dude.
thought you said one thing you hated.
No.
No, I couldn't. I wouldn't let her put a ball gag in my mouth either. I think that was the one thing that made me feel like I was out of power, is not being able to talk or make a joke about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, ball gags are, and then you're a gimpy fucking, that's weird.
As soon as you put a ball gag in your mouth, you're done.
You
That's
mean the
it.
cattle prods of your balls ain't the done part? What are you talking about? I was
Glass rod in your ass. Don't you dare put that in my mouth.
But then she showed me, she gave me a bunch of videos. This is back when VCRs were big.
Right.
She gave me a bunch of videos.
Remember VCRs?
She gave
Like
me
her videos.
Yeah, she gave me her videos. And dude, some of this shit, I was like, holy like, pull it up. There's porn videos.
You're like D'Onofrio trying to look at that dick picture.
Show me that dick. I want to see that dick. I'm D'Onofrio.
Should we break out one man, one jar again?
Oh, no, God.
They had some with like girls in pantyhose, and they were just spraying them with a water hose and the pantyhose.
Right.
And you're just like,
So hot.
why? That's
So
what I said.
hot.
That's so fucking hot.
How much for that? I'm very comfortable. I can afford some of this shit.
Wait, you were surprised that would be hot?
That is hot.
I was like,
hot.
I was like, and then I was like, whoa, that's sexy. It
pulls you
But then
in.
there's creepy shit where it's like a girl laying face down in the forest in a thing of leaves with her hands bound behind her back, and you're
Oh,
like,
that's familiar.
"Ooh."
Yeah, that's
We've all been there before.
That's serial
I've been
killer
there.
shit.
Yeah.
She wouldn't shut up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, look at these.
We have.
I've been into down blousing lately. I think I've talked to you about this.
Down blouse?
Yeah.
I like upskirt.
Down blouse is better than upskirt.
Down blousing
Whoa,
is the best.
whoa. Put your dicks away. Just
Dude,
explain
just put
it
in
to me.
down blousing in YouTube.
Down blousing is
Down blousing is the
incredible.
fucking best
Yeah,
thing in the
I
world.
agree
Explain it.
first.
It's video.
Wait,
People have
what,
the
Eric?
It's mostly like British girls.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're just
filthy girls.
and they're just cleaning shit. All they're doing is cleaning shit.
I was watching
And
on my
having
phone.
shitty conversations.
Shitty, just like your wife would. You don't fucking listen and you look at her tits.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
was
best.
watching.
Look
it.
at her.
Yeah, it's great. I was watching on my phone while my wife was getting new lawn furniture the other day.
Yeah, this is big in Europe. Remember, I did a show called International Sexy Lady Show.
I never even.
Where it was all girls sitting on balloons and rubbing balloons on their boobs so they bust. It was
good
all
stuff.
that.
All good stuff.
Huge in Europe, internationally. Huge.
Europe knows what to do.
They know what they're doing.
It has my attention.
I never even knew this was going on.
The girl smoking 10 cigarettes at a time and trying to stuff cigarettes in her mouth while she's sitting on a balloon.
And the scenarios for these are ridiculous. Like she's wiping down the front door.
Which you have to do because they get all fucked up.
How about this one? She's just folding clothes. It has
Panties.
almost 1 million views.
Yeah, because that's what happens in real life. Is your wife's folding clothes with a loose-fitting top, and she's talking to you, and you're not listening and looking at her tits.
There's
This
one
is
main version of this, and then there's knockoffs.
Wait, Eric is all
Down blouse.
I know Eric
just woke up.
Eric's the online critic for fucking downblouse.com.
He's like, this one's no good. Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
He's like, you rookies.
She is hot.
Let me show you where to go.
That's a hot bitch.
Wait, what do you know about this, Erock?
Yeah, that's not the main company.
These are some of the greatest things as a married man because your wife takes your phone and never turns into porn.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. This thing was on my phone. What the fuck? I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Too far east is west with some of these, because like some of them you're like,
yeah,
you
right?
got to be a little bit.
Chloe King, she's famous at this shit.
Is she?
Yeah.
Go to Chloe King.
What, she's the A-Rod of down blousing?
She's the fucking A-Rod of down blousing.
After this, we're watching quicksand porn.
I'm in. How much for that?
Quicksand porn's the shit.
Is that real?
Oh, yeah.
We got too much to do.
Did you say quicksand?
Quicksand porn.
What is going on?
I'll find a good one.
We're late for a dumb break because I got to do the live read. That's the only reason.
Oh.
So we're going to come back with what? Quicksand porn?
Quicksand porn.
I'm writing that
Quicksand porn.
Is that a real thing?
There's only like one really good video. Hey, if everyone can just shoot them to me at my Twitter and I'll thumb through them.
Yes.
And you know the dresser video with the 2-year-old twins?
I don't believe it.
Might be fake.
I don't believe
It's
it.
definitely
Might be fake.
It's definitely fake. Kids don't care about other kids.
We're going to talk about it after the break.
They said the kid under the dresser was 35 years old.
Bert Kreischer in studio. He's playing the Stress Factory starting tonight, right, Bert?
Yeah, and Boston, the Wilbur Theater, January 21st.
So you're on the East Coast for a little while?
Yeah, for a little while. I'm back to San Diego, then back out here, and then off to London.
Too many fucking flights.
Nice.
No.
All right, Stress Factory Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You doing Sunday too?
No, I'm going home.
All right, going home.
you.
Dude, go see Bert Kreischer at the Stress Factory. I'm sure the tickets are selling.
Beardless.
Well. And the Mad Cuban, one of my favorite people.
Yes.
Easily.
What do you got, bud?
I opened a new restaurant called Pop's Diner in
Congrats.
Madison. Cash only. Credit card machine's broken. You understand, people? Do the right thing. I'm trying to pay back all the Christmas shit. New lawn furniture at Carl Ruiz.
Did your wife go crazy with the online shopping?
She's not a good person.
Opie Radio. We'll be right back. Opie Radio is back.
I talked to my buddy. We were talking about Roy Choi in the break.
Yeah.
About him taking the food truck thing.
Yeah.
I started looking at life that way. I was like, okay, I'm in this business to be a comic. I'm in a global economy. I'm trying to sell tickets everywhere. Boston, Jersey, San Diego.
No, say global. London, and it's worldwide now.
But then I was like, what if I took this to a food truck mentality?
Yeah,
and I go, find the place I want to live, Key West, and just fucking lock it down. And just be like, I'm gonna have a radio show. I'll do a stand-up club. Just fucking make the money in Key West.
That's sort of what they do with the Vegas thing.
Dude, Ralphie's got offered a residency in Vegas, and I was like, fucking take it. Yeah, I would love a residency in Vegas.
But no, I wouldn't love that.
Why?
For you guys.
Oh, I
do
love
it your way.
What?
Why does it always have to be Vegas?
Yeah, do it in Key West.
Or wherever. Austin, Texas, wherever you feel like, I love this fucking place. Why does it have to be Vegas?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Cuba.
Fuck
yes. Start the first morning radio show in Cuba.
Nice.
English speaking morning radio show in Cuba.
Cuba's a shithole.
The way things are going, Bert. The way things are going. Let's do it. Let's get a car door and fucking float to Cuba and get this thing going.
Well, I'll go to Cuba with you guys. I'll show you.
What kind of food is this?
Wait, where's this from?
This is Roland's father, who's a great chef in Arizona. What? Mexican chef, yeah.
Oh, you brought food.
He's from Arizona.
No, he overnighted it.
Give me a fork. I'm in.
Oh my god!
How good is that?
This is amazing. There's a mole. What is it, mole?
Roland's father owns a restaurant and works his balls off.
Yeah.
How many hours a week, Roland, for your dad?
He gets in at 4 a.m.
No, how many hours a day does he work?
4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day.
12 hours a day?
Yeah, 7 days a week.
7 days a week?
Wow. The only successful Campos.
Yeah.
It dies there.
Good as hell. It is amazing.
These fuckers hate when we eat on mic and there's 4 guys just chowing.
I mean,
that's good.
God damn.
That's the real thing, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Wow,
right.
Roland.
We went to
No wonder you hate it when I take you to Taco Bell.
I did.
no wonder.
I
can never eat Taco Bell after this.
When I was working for Travel Channel, we went to Anderson's split pea soup on the 101 going up north. It's the world's best split pea soup in the world. The world's best.
I want to go there.
So we go down and we film it, and it's a big fanfare. I mean, everyone's out there. It's a family business.
Right.
They all come out. and they give me a bowl of soup, and they're filming it. And they're like, so tell us what you think. And it really is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I take a bite and I go, it's okay. And everyone was like, what? And I just was being real. And I was like, I'm not into split pea soup technically, but it's good.
I hate split pea soup.
I took Roland yesterday to Lenny's Clam Bar in Howard Beach, New York.
Okay.
The best baked clams in the history of the planet Earth.
I love a baked clam.
So we're at the bar.
Better than Tony's.
Full gangster place. Place been open in 1974. Tracksuit City, New York.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Roland asked for a pina colada. The bartender is a famous cut guy in the boxing world. He's watching Roland. He's watching Roland. He drink 1 pina colada, 2 pina coladas. He goes up to my ear and goes, you always with this fucking gay guy? Carl, is this a new thing? You with this Fantasy Island guy all the time? They didn't know what to do. They thought a fucking unicorn came into the restaurant.
Grown man away from the beach.
Rolls on his pina colada, and it's got one of those machines that like auto feed the ice, so it's at the whole restaurant. You can hear Roland drinking another pina colada.
That's awesome.
There's a club like that in South Florida called Captain Brian's. You ever do Captain Brian's?
No. I've heard.
Captain Brian's is an open-air raw bar that is basically tables, and it's a comedy club. It's a good comedy club, but if anyone ever orders fucking margarita in the middle of that, you're like, hey, can you guys stop ordering fucking margaritas, please?
Can you get it on the rocks, asshole?
Why would they have frozen drinks available like that?
Fucking who knows?
That close to the room.
Roland, this is some of the best mole.
It really is fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, my dad, he makes a homemade every
You probably
day.
should have handed this out during the break, because I can't stop eating this.
I could eat a whole pot of this shit.
This is amazing.
Dude, if you covered a dick in this mole, I would suck it off it.
Anthony Weiner's cock in his mole.
What are you saying, Roland?
He also sent me homemade chorizo and machaca.
Oh, machaca. The shredded beef.
It's phenomenal. Yeah, he makes it every morning. Every day fresh.
I can't imagine someone looking older than you. That looks like you.
There's one other one that's him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking...
We look alike.
You do?
Yeah.
I met Roland's father at the Vegas airport. Looks like a regular guy. Roland next to him looks like a deep sea diver with like a tight ass fucking shirt. He's wearing like a Godzilla shirt. You can see his belly button and shit.
His heartbeat in his belly button.
My wife, the first time she met Roland, she's like, "Does he have a job and shit?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know, like a real job and shit." Like,
Roland gets things done, man.
Gets it done.
Yeah.
Gets things done.
This is unbelievable.
Actually, you took him in for Christmas.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures online.
I took him to Benihana. I wore my Jutang sweatshirt.
Why would you go to a guy like you? Why would you go to Benihana?
Well, here's what happened. So usually that doesn't happen, but 5 days before Christmas, here's me and Roland in my house trying pies.
I brought some queso.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is my house. Look at us.
I don't know why the guy in Lenny thought you were gay.
Crushing it. So 5 days before Christmas, my wife gets into a blowout with her whole family. And I'm watching this happen.
Perfect time, by the way.
Listen to
Come
me.
on, that's perfect.
I'm shaking like I'm going to go to the fucking Super Bowl. I hear my wife. I'm like, call somebody a cunt. I know it's over. Call somebody, and I hear it. Fucking cunt. I said, it's God. We're out of here. Right. But it was no traffic for me. Nothing. I thought maybe if it would happen 6 days earlier, I would have gone to Florida. It would have been perfect. But all of a sudden the fight. I'm like, no Christmas shopping, nothing. My wife turns around and she goes, do you believe these people? And I knew that was my time.
Right.
And I said, do I just be like the nice husband? Or I put a fucking knife in this thing? And I said, I can't believe they're treating you this way, Marie. I'm appalled. And fucking, she turns around at me. She's into her third box of wine. She goes, cancel Chris. I said, fucking done and done. Call Fat Roland. We're going to fucking Benihana. Get those ungrateful fucking kids in the minivan.
Now I understand.
I saved so much money. I bought new backyard furniture, bro. My house is looking tight.
I can up you on one of those.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
We go to Alabama to visit with my wife's family. We go to Walmart and we start buying groceries with a couple of her cousins, and everyone's putting stuff in the cart. And my wife runs back to go get something, and they go to bill. The bill comes, and everyone puts credit cards. I go, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. And they're like, okay. okay, so I pay for all of it. My wife gets done that night. She goes, did you pay for all of that? I go, yeah. She goes, no one fucking offered? And I went, no. She was like, well, we're never coming back here. And I was like, done, son. $900 worth it.
I woke up on Christmas shaking. She's like, did you make the reservation? Did you make it? We're going, oh my God, and we're eating the shrimp, and you gotta see the videos. Me and Roland are laughing. My kids are all sugared up and shit. I bought them computers, and hats, and shoes, and shit.
I fucking love Benihana. I love Benihana.
It is good, but he's a foodie. He could go he knows all the joints.
But I love hanging out with foodies.
It was empty in there, huh?
Are you crazy? It was 2,000 Jews strong.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, dude, you want to hear a good foodie story? So I go to Maui with our friends. My friend's producer of Jurassic Park.
Right.
So he's like a big but he's a big foodie. Vietnamese.
I saw Benihana. Look at me chilling.
Oh, look at that.
How'd you get the paper hats?
Holy
pina colada.
And a pina colada in his hand. Pina colada.
Look at Roland with that shirt. He looks like he has 2 chest tumors.
Jew-tang.
That's Jay.
Yeah, Jew-tang. Jew-tang shirt on.
Trying to blend in Christmas Day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All Jews in there, yeah.
People were winking at me. I was walking by with a shirt. They're like, Mazel.
So we go to Maui. We go and we get there and we say, where's the place to eat? And everyone says, you got to go to Fleetwood's. Fleetwood's. Yeah. The food is fantastic. The chef is amazing. Right. And they go in there. If you can sit up on the deck, you can watch the sunset. It's maybe one of the most beautiful. Then sit up on the deck. You can watch the sunset. It's maybe one of the most beautiful dinners you'll have.
One of the best restaurants out there.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Bull.
So I call
Fleetwood.
and I say, reservation for 4 at about 5:30, 6 o'clock on the deck, and they're like, we have nothing. I said, when's the first availability? And they're like, we can seat you at 9 o'clock.
Wow.
And I was like,
that's it?
Yeah, look at that.
So I go,
holy shit.
Phenomenal. I go,
oh my God, Opie, we're going.
Oh, looks like Richard Branson's living room.
It's the guy from Fleetwood Mac. It's his restaurant.
Look at that.
Mick Fleetwood.
Mick
Fleetwood's place.
Okay.
So this table that you see that guy and girl at there, that's the corner table. That's the best table in the whole place.
Right here.
That's Mick's table. So I said to the lady, I said, you have nothing until 9? She said, nothing. I said, well, what if I was famous? She goes, who are you? I said, Bert Kreischer. She goes, who's that? Oh. And I go, pretty famous. You might want to Google me. And she goes, sir, we have nothing. I said, okay, can we just get the middle part, like the downstairs? We'll just have dinner. She's like, yeah. So we get there. And my buddy says, when we go to check our reservations, he goes, make sure to mention that you're famous. And I went, oh yeah, I have a reservation for 4 under famous. And she laughs and she goes, are you Bert Kreischer? And I said, yeah. And she goes, up this way. She takes us up to the top.
Wow.
Takes us over and sits us at Mick Fleetwood's table.
Wow. That's a story right there.
And by the way, it's the only table that has a tablecloth and petals, all like rose petals all over it. And I'm
somebody's getting laid.
Coming to America type shit.
Holy shit. And now I'm thinking, I'm not fucking famous. How am I going to back this up? When anyone comes out to say hi to me, they're going to be like, which one's Bert Kreischer? The Vietnamese guy or the white guy? So the waiter comes, they give us a little tasting first. They bring out a little table, a little something.
It's called a muse-bouche.
A muse-bouche.
That nigga knows shit.
And
God damn it, Carl knows his food.
A little bit of champagne, a little flute of champagne.
Right.
And the manager comes over. He said, Mr. Kreischer, it's a pleasure having you dining with us tonight. This is Mick Fleetwood's actual table. How do you want to go about what would you guys like for dinner? Do you know what you want? And my buddy says, have the chef do whatever he wants. Tell the chef whatever he wants to. We'll do a tasting. Whatever he wants to do it. So the chef comes out and he goes, "You guys want to get fucking down?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he goes, "We're getting crazy. We're getting crazy." And then the manager comes over and now he's with the chef. And so we're like, "Oh my God!" So we have the greatest dinner I've ever had in my entire life. Probably 5 different entrees, 5 different meals over time. They're sending out drinks paired with the meals. It's fucking fantastic. We stay there until like 11 o'clock at night. And finally the manager comes over with this whiskey that's like $300 a glass and pours us all a glass. And I'm looking at my buddy going, we are going to have a fucking monumental bill. And the guy looks at me and goes, there's no bill. Mick Fleetwood's picked it up. And I went, what? And he goes, listen, man. He goes, no one knows who the fuck you are, but we happen to listen to your podcast. Thank you. Thank you.
That's great.
He goes, I said, are you serious? He goes, yeah. He goes, we told Mick that you were some big star. And I go, you talked to Mick Fleetwood? He goes, maybe the funniest conversation of my life is trying to explain who you were to Mick Fleetwood so that we can comp your bill. But he comped our whole bill. It must have been a $2,000 bill. Wow. It was the greatest meal I've ever had in my life. And I was like, fucking walked out and I was like, this doesn't get any better.
At that table?
At that table,
did you see the sun go down?
Watch the sun go down. Right. They do a Scottish chant.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
A Scottish like bagpipes at sundown. It's fucking phenomenal.
For that one moment, that Rolex presidential made sense.
Yeah,
that Rolex was in its element.
I'm home.
It's like wearing a wetsuit in the desert, and then finally you get to jump into water.
How much Fleetwood Mac music do you have to listen to, though?
All of it now. My wife's the biggest Fleetwood Mac fan.
But I mean, in that joint.
I don't even know if you heard music.
All right.
It was such a great dinner.
What's the food? What food was it?
Yeah, what was the one thing that you tasted that was just phenomenal?
I don't know.
The seafood had to be crazy.
It was all
pan-seared white baby.
I'm sure there's pictures of it on my Instagram. Unicorn hot wings. Dude, I'll find it on my Instagram. I guarantee you I put it out there.
Holy shit.
Wow.
It was fucking...
I'm gonna have a cold bottle.
God, how am I gonna stay sober before this show?
It's not
your show.
It ain't happening.
I don't fucking...
I'm here with that bullshit.
You got your bottle to take home, Sherrod.
Yeah, I do.
Thank you, Tito's Vodka.
Tito's, you're doing good work over there, man.
Fueling today's show
Tito's
with Roland's dad's food. That food was phenomenal,
I'm telling you.
Roland.
Thank you, Dad.
Home run, bro. Your dad, I mean, thank God he does everything for you guys and keeps you guys going.
Jesus.
You saw the viral video of the 2-year-old twins with the dresser?
It's fake.
So you thought it was fake?
I have 2 kids. They hate each other. They would never help each other. One would die.
If that was my daughters?
Scientific research.
You mean like
one kid will have no problems pulling up, lighting a cigarette, watching the other kid die.
You seen your brother? Nah.
Fuck my brother.
I was a little suspicious, but I didn't go all in. I should have.
What'd they say now?
Well, the dresser felt like it was extremely light and... I don't know.
Well, it's still a little kid, but...
Well, I mean...
Nothing came out of the dresser.
The Internet. God bless the Internet. Well, God, am I really saying that? God bless the Internet?
No, okay.
Internet skeptics are suggesting that the viral video that shows a 2-year-old's heroic rescue of his twin brother from beneath a fallen dresser is too good to be true, with the video showing Bowdy of Utah lifting the dresser off his brother Brock. Now spread across the web, social media has lit up
There's nothing in there.
with frame-by-frame evidence that it was all set up.
Ooh.
The red flags include an empty dresser. There are no clothes or items in any of the dresser's 8 drawers. The nanny cam's direction. The camera's trained on the dresser instead of the boy's bed.
That is odd.
But it's the whole room, though. It's hitting the whole room.
No parental watch. Some thought it was suspicious that neither of the parents heard the dresser fall or the kids yelling. And then finally, the father's connection. Ricky works for Vivint, it looks like, Smart Home, the company that sells the nanny cam that captured the incident.
It's a wrap. There it is.
I knew it was bullshit.
And he's trying to say that just happens to be a coincidence.
Kids hate kids. Move on.
Well, let me think about this for a second. Kids do hate kids. That is true.
My brother got stuck in a couch once.
Yeah.
I went outside and played.
Yeah, my sister got hit by a car right in front of me. I'm like, wow. I pretended I didn't know her.
I'm telling you. Look back, people.
Sherrod, and then you look around. Sherrod! She's looking for a Sherrod.
Sounds bad.
Someone else will help, right? Someone else will help.
And then Sherrod just goes, smoke, 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 smoke. Who got next?
I fucking love this show.
The
Vivint's the hard part.
Yeah.
The Vivint, I just click, it's on.
And then this guy, he was on CNN. It's ironic that it actually worked at my house, that we caught something like that, but...
It's suspicious.
Yeah.
It's suspicious. No clothes in a dresser.
Because people were kind of mad that they posted the video, and then they came out immediately and said, we wanted to, bring awareness to this issue.
What issue? Kids being assholes?
You know this shit happens. People always warn you.
Yeah, that somebody dies.
You gotta latch it. You gotta anchor your shit down.
Yeah.
I anchored all my shit to the walls, but we got earthquakes. Right now I'm looking at my living room. There's not shit going on.
Yeah.
I got a camera that I can just poke into my house and just watch shit happen.
Why is it focused on that couch?
Do you have a company set that up?
Yeah, no, I just got it. It's called Nest.
Oh, yeah.
I just get a Nest, and then I look, and I can talk to my dog and freak her out. But I watched my maid the other day fucking clean that, and I was like,
Oh, Top Shot?
Dude, you want to hear the whitest thing I'll ever say in my life?
Yeah.
My maid the other day, tell me if this isn't fucking, if I come off odd. My maid is cleaning our house, and she's like, hey, what are you guys doing for New Year's? It's before New Year's.
Right.
And we're like, oh, nothing, Bert's working. And she's like, oh, cool. I go, what are you doing? She goes, I'm going to Hawaii. And I was like, what? She said, yeah, I'm going to Hawaii. And I was like, my wife's like, that's cool. And I was like, we're paying her way too much. Yeah. She's going to fucking Hawaii.
Shut it down.
I go, you start cleaning the house, I'll go to fucking Hawaii. Like, what the fuck? And she's like, yeah, I'm taking my whole family. We're spending a week down in Maui. And I'm like, oh my Maui? God. Like, what?
Wait a minute now. Pump your brakes, Bert. She can have other money, nigga. Her husband could work. She can have inheritance.
We've tried firing this woman forever.
And you can't fire her? How much you pay her?
Does she do a shitty job?
No, she does a great job.
Oh, that's weird.
She's an old lady,
I just don't think
I'm thinking she might have found your stash. Or someone else's
put
stash.
the camera in.
Someone else's stash.
You're right.
Oh.
I had a maid, and my
white woman?
Yeah, I don't like white people in my house.
I respect that.
You know what I mean? I like watching them work.
That's me too.
I come in ethnic.
More over there.
Lady, let's go.
No eyeball.
Party time's over.
We're not equals.
Stop staring at me. So my wife likes really expensive shoes. Imagine that, right? So fucking... She comes up to me like there's some kind of ghost in the house. She goes, you know, my Valentino sandals, they're gone. I go, they're not gone. The fucking cunt stole them. She goes, why would you talk like that, Carl? Why would you give people think about, she loves us? I go, okay. Next, second pair of shoes gone. I go, get her out of the house. She's stealing shit.
Right.
My wife's like, you know, you're dead inside.
Well,
you think
Can I interrupt for a second? Yeah. What did she think was happening if it wasn't the maid?
She's hammered. It could be anything. They could be outside in the backyard. I don't know.
She just thought she was misplacing shoes.
A lot of times you just show up home barefoot like, oh, fuck, I feel like I'm missing something.
Got a lot of closets, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. And she's not looking for it either. If it's not where she thinks it is, she stopped looking. She buys another pair of shoes. Right. Yeah. So all of a sudden, I become friends with this lady on Facebook. And guess who's wearing the fucking shoes?
Shut up.
I go to my wife. I show her on Facebook. I'm like, you both like Valentino slippers, huh, cuz? Get her out of the house before I set her on fire. I swear to God.
She was still working for you when you...
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
She has the balls to have a picture on Facebook with the shoes?
She looks like she has balls.
So did you fire her?
Huh?
So your wife fired her?
That's my specialty.
I've never fired anybody. I take that back. I fired one person.
I go to other friends of mine's restaurants. Because I like to fire people.
I'll fire the shit out of somebody.
You have no problem doing that.
I enjoy it. I've learned.
I'm with you on that.
Listen, I've learned how to fire people, and I'll teach everybody. It'll change your life how to fire people. When people fire people, the mistake they make is they give the explanation first, and then they fire them at the end.
Right.
The first thing you say, I'm firing you because.
Yes.
And then it's all gravy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That'll change everything for firing people. You rip the Band-Aid off.
Yes.
I'm letting you go. And then you could say, because you're fat, I don't like you, I hate you, we're going out of business, whatever. But if you hit them with it first, they're off.
Yeah.
Because if you start telling them why, they're building an alibi while you're talking your shit.
Yeah.
And then they got this huge rebuttal. But when you fire them and then tell them why, they're powerless.
They're just silent.
You just watch them like a little baby mouse.
Do they ever come back?
What do you mean?
Because they're pissed off that you fired them.
To come back to me?
Yeah.
Like revenge?
Why would they?
Revenge.
No. Wow, I'll call the cops for anything. I call the cops when someone doesn't pick up their leaves across the street. I'm a taxpayer. I'll call the cops every day just to make sure they're on the ball.
God, leave your neighbor alone and his leaves.
There's leaves across the
Pick those fucking leaves up. Have you ever been fired?
Yes.
I've been fired. I got fired from Barnes & Noble.
I got fired from a bank where they got to walk you out. Just come to the office. We'll take your drawer.
They asked for my name tag.
Oh, God.
I was like, are you fucking serious? And his name was Dwayne.
Yeah.
The week before he'd said to me, we would like to get you in the management training program. And I was like, I'm going to pass. He was like, excuse me? I said, I don't want to be a manager at Barnes & Noble. And that, by the way, that's what he is. Right? And he was like, I don't understand why not. He's like, you're college educated. You're a smart guy. I think you'd be a great manager at Barnes & Noble. And so I was like, no, I'm going to be a comedian. And he said something very poignant. He said, everyone wants to be something, but you know what you are? You're an employee of Barnes & Noble. He's like, realize your reality. That's what you are. Wow. And I was like, I remember being like, but it was true. I was like, fuck, I'm not doing shit at comedy. And then I was like, shit. And then I got, there were cameras everywhere and I was working out in the basement in my underwear. That's why he fired me. But, he was like,
well, you're in the basement, though.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I said. I was in the basement. I took the freight elevator down.
I'm surprised you still have clothes on here.
And he, I'm so skinny
by now.
And so,
I'm like D'Onofrio. I'm waiting to see him.
And then he fired me.
Come on. Let's see it. Come on.
You're the machine, bro. You're the machine.
Loves cock and politics.
That's the best.
Did you see his cock photo?
No, I didn't see it, but I want to see it. Come on, show.
Come on. That's good. I mean,
his cock photo is hilarious.
So him.
But they fired you because you were like down in your underwear?
You can't be at work in your underwear.
Is that great?
It's like a baby arm, amputated baby arm. Why does it have an elbow?
But did someone see you in your underwear in the basement?
He had video of it because there was someone also.
Who cares if an employee didn't come wandering through?
But they could have. There was someone pissing on these two doors.
Someone, Bert.
Someone. I pissed on it once because I pissed on it once because there was a sign that said whoever in the basement is where this gay guy would get high, is where I would work out, and apparently someone was coming down and pissing on these doors. And he
was the only guy. He was the gay guy. He was the pisser.
And there was like a multiple personality kind of thing going on.
There was a sign on the door that said, "Hey, whoever's urinating on these doors, please stop. There's offices on the other side of this." And so I kept thinking, I'd see this sign every day when I'd work out, and then I'd be like, "Wonder what happens. I wonder if they go fucking. If you start peeing, they start going, son of a bitch!" And it's just hilarious because why would this guy come down? We have a bathroom upstairs. Why would he come down here to pee? So one day I'm working out, and then I'm like, I kind of pee, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to pee on the doors, see what happens. So I pee on the doors, and nothing happened. I was like, that was boring. I wonder why people do that. So then I just left, and then I'm sure they probably went to look to find out who was peeing on the doors, and probably saw me working out or peeing on the doors,
and that was it.
And then he's like, you're fired, and like an idiot, I went, I quit. And he went, great. Now we don't have to pay you unemployment.
Yeah, you fool.
And I was like, I don't give a shit. And I was like, I'm a comedian, and I left.
Man, he got you good at the end.
Can't quit.
And then, but you know,
gotta let him fire you.
But now you're eating with Fleetwood Mac with the cold rolling.
Fuck yeah, right.
I came back there after I got my first development deal. Will Smith signed me to a development deal like a month after that, and then and I was making money, and I came back to. I was living in L.A. and I flew back, and I went into Barnes & Noble, and I saw the same gay guy. This gay guy was cool as shit. First gay guy I ever met from the Midwest. He got fucked out of his bunk bed one time. Came in fucking
like in his butt.
He was getting fucked, and the guy fucking pounded him, and he flew out of his bunk bed.
Some guy, Bert.
That's a major story. You can't just merge that with another story.
This guy was a fucking lunatic, man.
That's how great Bert is. That's an aside.
But that can't be just a little part of the story. That's a giant fireside chat right there.
He was telling me...
That's the 5 o'clock hour on these radio shows.
He would come, because he had just come out of the closet, and he was like, man, I am a whore right now. I remember one time we're smoking joints down in the basement. He's the one that introduced me to the basement.
He was a bottom, huh?
He was a definite bottom.
Yeah.
And he was like, God. I was like, we're hitting a joint, and he's passing it back and forth, and he's like, dude, there's this club down in the meatpacking district where there's curtains, but the curtains basically just are a foot of space where I just go back there and suck dick all night. And I'm like, this joint is all yours. But he was the one that, like, now we're getting into secret time. He got me, I had a one night stand with a chick, and I thought I got something because of him, because he was like, hey man, do you ever inspect your dick? And I was like, no. And I just had a one night stand. He's like, because I think I've over inspected mine. I think I gotta stop. I gotta stop looking at the medical journals. And I was like, what? And he's like, I think I got something. And then he starts flipping through medical journals, and that day I'm taking a shit, and I start over obsessing about my dick. And I'm like, oh my god, I got something. I totally got something. And spun out of control. Went to the store, got Tinactin, sprayed Tinactin all over my junk. All over my dick. Soaked it in a bowl of vinegar, watching Quantum Leap that night, smoking a joint, drinking a 40, just going, my world's coming apart, man. You imploded on yourself. I imploded bad. Like, it was bad. And then...
What kind of vinegar? White or
white
red?
vinegar. So your dick and balls and white vinegar. And there's...
Fuck. Didn't that hurt?
I don't know, because I was spinning out of control. And by the time I did go see a doctor, the doctor was like,
"What have you done to this pain?"
He was like, "What?" It was my mom's dermatologist, and she was like, "Whoa." She's like, "Have you been putting any salves or ointments on?" And I go, "I've been spraying it with tenactin and dipping it in vinegar every evening."
It's like, your dick smells like a salad.
She's like, "You know what? Let's stop doing that."
A salad that sprung his ankle.
Let's just stop this.
I go, "Do I have anything?" And she goes, "No, what you've done is you've aggravated the area pretty bad." And I went, "Really?" And she goes, "Stop and you'll be fine." And then I stopped, and then I don't have anything. Wow. Just fucking craziness.
Unbelievable. I gotta take one. Oh, first of all, where's Roland's restaurant? People in that area.
Roland.
We're heard around the country, and now
so
they're like,
good.
you gotta plug the restaurant.
Dude, it's so good.
It's in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Outskirts of Arizona. Outskirts of Arizona. What do you mean?
That's New Mexico.
Jesus Christ. We'll find out where the restaurant is, because a few people are calling in. They want to know where.
Dude, it's that
the food
good.
was amazing.
Easily the best.
Easily the best mole that you can have in a studio.
That was amazing.
That was really good.
Let me say hi to James in Canada. Go ahead, James.
Fuck's sakes.
Good afternoon, boys.
Let me reset the room here. We got Bert Kreischer, we got the Mad Cuban, and we got Sherrod Small. Bert Kreischer is going to be at the Stress Factory starting tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Go ahead, James.
Hey, Bert, I was listening to you and Joe Rogan. You got to tell these guys about your Christmas Eve with Joey Diaz and the video of him telling him just slaying.
Wait, what was it?
Joey Diaz comes over to my house every Christmas Eve, every Easter and every Christmas Eve with his family, and my dad fucking loves him. And Joey just started dosing people, and we're not certain, but we think he slipped my dad edible marijuana. And
wouldn't you?
No, well,
he starts dosing people.
Joey just goes around with these deaths of star deaths. Deaths of, how do you say it? Deaths of star.
Yeah, he's talked about those.
Stars of death. Stars of death.
What is that?
It's these fucking edibles that make you see Christ. Like,
I want them.
What the fuck is going on in your house?
But it's Christmas Eve, and so there's a video on my Instagram of Joey holding court talking about robbing a bunch of Puerto Ricans as a kid, and my dad is literally eyes closed going...
All right, we got to go back to your Instagram. It's Instagram day.
By the way, that's the picture of my dad right after Joey told him the story.
He got that.
He was holding a Louis Vuitton belt?
Yeah. Of course he did. Is this the video right here?
Yeah.
James, thank you. Let me hang up so we can listen to this. Start it over there, Paul.
No, start it right here.
It's Bert Kreischer on Instagram.
Yeah. We had a German Shepherd up there. His name was Killer. That was his fucking name, Killer. And one day, Killer was fucking around with ham and food. And I'm a kid. I don't know what the fuck. He's throwing ham up in the air. I pick up the ham, and that motherfucker...
What were you going to do with that?
Throw it up in the air. Throw it up in the air. Later, fucking throw it. When he threw the ham up in the air, he took a chunk out of my face. That was number one. And about a month or two later, I went to the 48th Street on Broadway. I got my godmother's house. I would go there during the week when I had no school and play with the kids. She had a nice neighborhood. The kids were fucking crazy. On 88th Street, I had a bunch of Gentiles. These killers. Up there on 148, I had crazy Irish kids. Yeah. During the Puerto Rican kids. The first day I went up to 148th Street, the kids are like... We had a dog up there.
But basically, Joey just holds court.
He has impeccable taste in tracksuits. That's a rare one. Yeah,
you can almost smell the Molly.
Wow.
Joey is...
your dad's gone in that photograph.
That guy that I told you about, the Vietnamese guy I went to Fleetwood's with was there, and he gave him some, and he was gone. And then all of a sudden, my dad's like down on the couch, and Joey starts going, "Oh, he's seeing the devil tonight, cocksucker." And I was like, "Joey, did you dose my dad?" He was like, "Dog, he's gone. We'll see him next year."
He's gone. We'll see him next year.
Is that it right there? If you go to Joey's Instagram, I think that's where he said he dosed my dad.
Holy shit.
He almost killed your pops, but he gave him the best night of his life.
He's given my dad marijuana before. He gave it to him on Easter with edible popcorn. And
I was just at Benihana's. I thought that was a big deal.
Joey's the best, man. He is the funniest
Joey's
fucking
amazing.
human being.
He's amazing.
He just texted me. He's the greatest. I love Joey.
Well, those the stars that they had on the screen?
Dude.
That you was talking about? The red stars?
He eats so much marijuana. Next time you're in LA, go to do his podcast.
I'm so going to his podcast.
To God.
I'm going to stay at his house. What are you talking about? I'm never leaving his side. Yes, I want some of those.
Oh, I think it's on his Twitter, actually. He doesn't run his Instagram.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't got time for that shit, cocksucker.
Yeah, we'll try to find it. Mad Flavor on the Twitter.
Mad Flavor. Hey, go check out his, the CISO app you can get for free. I'm not on CISO, but Stanhope and Joey's specials are fucking phenomenal, and they're on CISO, and all you gotta do is fucking put in the password Uncle Joey, and you get it for free.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
We like free. All right, we should take a little break. We got Tito's. We got Roland's dad's food.
Amazing food.
What time's the show over?
Man, you gotta leave?
No, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm trying to time my drinking.
I don't want to tell any stories.
We got another hour.
Drink.
Okay, yeah, we can drink then.
You're not really doing
Shots.
You might as well just roll into the stress pack.
Yeah, roll into,
You're good now. What's the first show?
It's only one show, 7:30.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You gonna have so much fun on that fucking stage. Everyone's gonna love you.
I can't wait. I love doing
and the
comedy
food's good over there too.
Yeah.
They got good food.
There he goes. I dosed Mr. K. Merry Christmas, cocksucker.
We'll tweet that out, too. Opie Show on Twitter for all the visuals. So Bert is at the Stress Factory tonight, tomorrow and Saturday.
I dosed Mr. K.
Oh, my God, it's
Merry
amazing.
Christmas, cocksuckers.
And perfect. And you don't even give a fuck that you're dead.
Oh, man. My dad could use it, okay?
Yeah, he needs to loosen up a little bit.
He was like, I saw you on Rogan yesterday. Watched the live stream at his office.
Yeah.
And it is just smoking pot the entire time. I'm literally at one point, I'm just callously, I have it in my hands like a cigarette talking. I was like, oh, fuck.
And your pop saw that.
Yeah, he saw it all. Again, it's legal in LA. What are you going to do?
Yeah. You're not breaking the law. You're a taxpayer. Goddamn, you deserve it.
It's going to be legal in every state.
Yeah, you don't got to be a fucking master criminal to get it now.
How many states we up to already?
I think 13.
Is it that many?
14? Just passed, I think, one. I don't know how many.
I think you're about right.
I lost my wallet 14. Last night, so I lost my medical marijuana card. I know. I think I left it on the plane.
Someone's Bert Kreischer smoking weed.
Wait, you don't give a fuck that you lost your wallet?
What are you going to do?
You lose credit card. It's a pain in the ass, though.
But you know what's crazy? I had just randomly the other day, I said, I'm going to take my driver's license out and keep that off to the side just in case I lose my wallet. I'll use my identification card. So I have my fucking driver's license. So that's the only thing I give a shit about.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that fucking long-ass day of going to the DMV.
Oh, that's awful. People at DMV aren't even people.
Do you guys have DMVs here in Manhattan?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah. Yes, we do. It's one right on 34th Street.
I hate to be the guy. I got to defend them. They figured it out.
It's quicker now.
Last time I went, I was like, I was kind of bummed because I'm one of those.
Where part of
34th Street, right there. You in and out. They'll get you in and out.
In and out, dude.
Really?
Yeah. And beautiful. It's all brand new.
Brand new shit.
I used to be the guy that didn't mind that shit because I love people watching, and there's some fucking freaks at the DMV.
Yeah.
And I was bummed that I couldn't sit down and check out some people
in
for
and
a
out.
while.
I get my passport over there too. In and out. 34th in that little area.
Those numbers, bing.
Yeah.
They are moving.
If you do an appointment
through like Whole Foods.
Yes.
Right?
They learned from it.
They learned, I think, from Whole Foods.
Jersey,
they got it down, I'm telling you.
Jersey's brutal.
Jersey, bro. I got people from Guatemala showing them like beads and charms and shit for fucking ID. Like a dried pigeon.
I just fucking discovered this guy. He's the fucking funniest human being.
He's amazing.
Do you know who would absolutely love him to death? Is Cowhead. Cowhead would fucking love you. If you ever go to Tam's, one of our buddies.
There hasn't been a guy that has come through that hasn't loved.
Bro, I'm married with 2 kids. Fucking take me. I drive. I got a Honda Fit. Fucking burns no gas.
He's now best friends with Rich Voss. Brewer fucking
I love Brewer.
Loves you.
We're family now.
We're
family.
I did Sherrod's race wars. All we did was talk about food.
The whole time. The fans loved that episode.
My God.
Oh, my God.
I let them know that Haitian food was the best Caribbean food. That was good.
Yes.
Whose mic is bad?
Yes.
Erock?
Carl's mic just sounds like he's in the back of the room.
Erock's trying to fucking sabotage.
All right, Sherrod, what are you going to do?
Yes, January 13th, next Friday.
I got to interrupt.
What?
Apprentice. I wrote it down after the break.
What is that?
You had what?
Oh, yeah, Carrie was on.
Let's talk after the break.
She was great, too.
They're pulling some shit with The Apprentice.
What?
Yeah. Kiss
Smoke and mirrors.
There's a little smoke and mirrors happening. But Sherrod, where are you going to be?
Yeah, January 13th, Bay Street Theater in Sag Harbor, and then January 28th at Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie.
We got Bert. He's at Stress Factory tonight through Saturday. And anything else?
Wilbur Theater, January 21st.
Beautiful. And Matt Cuban, Carl Ruiz on Twitter. He's got a new restaurant.
Yeah, Pop's Diner in Madison, New Jersey. Cash only. I'm buying $1,000 Nikes right now.
It looks like a brownstone or something.
Yeah, it's a 100-year-old house.
Nice.
You turned a house into a restaurant.
A house into a restaurant. So it's good. I mean, the town's they don't like me. Imagine that.
They don't?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're fucking assholes.
They don't know you bring in money and prestige to the fucking...
Was it a legal spot?
I mean, I do some stuff that, that isn't, 100%.
Cutting a few corners. Cutting a few corners.
This on 100%.
It's the cable legal, at least.
They look good, though.
Wow. Yeah, look at this joint.
I got the banners up with the string. Just in case we got to cut and run.
Cut and run. So all it's like a shell game of food. What the hell is upstairs?
Offices?
A bunch of landscaper guys that fucking listen to fucking Selena still, drinking Coronas.
I need a room up there.
Do you own the building?
No, I'm trying to buy the building, but the lady, she's 100, but it looks like she's going to hit 200. She's good. She's not going anywhere.
She's moving, huh?
Oh.
That's a good spot.
Oh, it's a cool spot. Roland crushes it in there.
Does he? What you got on the menu over there?
We got a pork chop and waffles.
You fucking cunt.
We got French. We got macaroni and cheese mixed with chili, homemade chili. We got
Opie,
we
you
got
already know.
grits. We got pork shanks and grits.
Oh, can I tell you the only thing that I can add?
Cadillac burger. Yeah, whatever you want. We'll put it on the menu immediately.
No. The only thing that I do that I think I might be the only one doing is I've been putting sriracha in my coleslaw. Oh my god, it's
Pop's
fucking
Diner
amazing.
starting tomorrow. Bert Sriracha coleslaw, $29.95 cash only. Come get it.
What did Roland put in front of you?
Chorizo.
Oh my god, homemade.
Oh, where's your dad's restaurant? People are actually asking.
It's in Kingman, Arizona. It's called the Rainbow Diner.
The Rainbow Diner.
1570 Northern Avenue.
Jeez, getting real local.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you're in Arizona, it's delicious.
Yeah, tell MS-13 I said hi.
No kidding.
El Chapo's son's a waiter there.
Oh, quicksand porn too. I wrote that down.
Oh yeah.
All right, we still got lots to do. We'll be back.
We'll be back with more Opie Radio. Opie Radio is back.
And Bert was telling me during the break that he wants to lose his double chin.
Yeah, now that I've shaved my beard off, it's been really crazy seeing this guy, the guy in the mirror. My daughter goes, "You don't look like a dad anymore."
Well, the video, I don't think we talked about it on the air, where you go home finally after shaving your beard, and your kids see it for the first time. It's hilarious because they don't know what to think of their dad without a beard.
They're just like, oh, and I can see them when they talk to me now on the phone. They're just like, I can see their faces.
Yeah,
like my daughter will talk to me, she'll hold her hand up to cover the bottom of my face. I'm like, no, but it's so funny because I had this face for so long, and then I've hidden it for 12 years.
Right.
And these last 2 years, I've been growing my beard out thick.
Right.
So now it's like, but I was like, I want to get rid of my double chin, but I don't know if that Kybella stuff works.
They're advertising all over the TV. I got Dr. Steve on the line. We could ask
for real?
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Steve.
Hold on, let me grab him there. Dr. Steve.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Good. How you doing?
We're good.
You stole my thunder a little bit. I was going to talk about that Kybella stuff. The big question is, do you have a double chin because you have submental fat? In other words, is there an extra fat pad under your chin, or is it just loose skin because you've lost weight? Because
no, I think it's fat.
It's mental. It's mental. He's got the submental.
I don't know what I got.
Let me look. Let me see if it's. I would say, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I think he's got a double chin. But
I think
it's hereditary,
fat.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it tends to run in families. Also, the way that we lay fat down tends to run in families. You got some pear-shaped families. You've got some that are fat all over. Most of us are fat now, or at least we're over our ideal body weight. So,
can I work it out?
But, you may be able to, yes. If it is just fat deposition. You may, if you continue to lose weight, it may go away.
He's lost 35 to 40 pounds already.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And that decreases your risk of sudden death and all kinds of stuff. So that's a good thing to do, and getting closer to your ideal body weight. And then if you're still left with this because we're not designed that way.
He just wants to look good on a stage, you fucking ghoul.
No, I know. I got it.
Reduces your chance of sudden death.
We're trying to take a fun phone call from Dr. Steve, and he's like, sudden death. What are you talking about?
I mean, he's done a good thing by losing, even if you lose 10% of your body weight, you improve your long-term risk, which ultimately, look, I'd rather look good than feel good, but
ultimately, we're all going to die in a horrible way.
If you live longer, it's only on the top of your life. It's like you're going to live from 80 to 90. It's going to suck even if you're healthy.
I don't know, man. They're just starting to make 80 look good.
Woohoo!
I saw some.
So does this Kybella work?
I saw it 100 and I think he was 103 years old riding a bike.
He should have died years ago.
Some fucking record. Go fucking.
I don't trust these people that say they're 105. Who's around? Yeah, who's around to prove it?
Yeah.
I want someone that knew them in high school.
But how cool would it be if everyone that you know is dead?
Dude, you think my stories are outrageous now?
Just make believe.
You think my stories are outrageous now? Wait till I'm 105. No, I fucked a shark in the mouth.
Whoa.
I don't know.
What?
Hey,
Whoa.
Dr. Steve, does Kybella work?
That's not the bike video. He's actually on a track like he's an actual athlete. He's not on a tricycle. It's a viral video today. Go ahead, Dr. Steve. Sorry, but let's chill out on the sudden death shit.
Who, Opie? This fucking ghost on the bike?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't want to do that.
Here he is. He's a 105-year-old Frenchman, cycles into history with hour-long rides.
French people lie. He's 70.
Well, the thing about those 105-year-olds, none of them are sick. You know, they got to be 105 because they never have to go to the doctor.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's not a triumph of health care that these guys are 105 or the woman is 120. Those are people that just never got sick and they never see a doctor and they don't take medication. They're just gonna have to, the body's just gonna have to wear out.
If he was a shark, though, he'll have another 45 years before he loses his virginity.
We just lost 5 years here in the studio.
I almost had a heart attack.
You thought he spilled on a console.
I thought it was Tito spilled in the equipment. That would be a tough one to explain. Coffee spilling in the radio studio.
I had tea.
They're good. They're good with tea and coffee, not Tito's vodka.
How much does Kybella cost? Can I get it for Erock?
Yeah, Kybella's expensive.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, Erock.
I don't know. It's so new, I haven't used it. I'm still more of a Botox person for others. I haven't tried Kybella yet. So
you're Botox in your face, Dr. Steve?
Yeah, no, I don't put it in my face. I do it in other people.
Whoa, Dr. Steve.
A glowing fucking salesman.
Same question, parallel direction. Can I put Kybella in my pubis?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm all ears.
Oh, to get rid of the fat pad. You know, I don't see why it wouldn't work. It's just not indicated for that.
I'm getting 2 inches of dick back.
I'm finding a position that would do it. There might be some people that would do that, but there are people that will, for example, inject the penile shaft with filler that's designed for the face, just to give people that, ribbed experience. And it increases their girth. It doesn't increase their length. But there are. I've heard of physicians that'll do that. It's not indicated.
You've heard of physicians that'll do that. You know that's you, Dr. Steve, shooting motherfuckers in the dick.
Why don't you do the ligament thing where they cut your ligament and pull some extra out for your penis?
Oh, no.
You get an inch that way, but your dick will always point to the floor when it's erect.
But is that true? But you could gain
and I'll just tell people it's looking for water.
Compass. They found water. They found a well.
It's Dr. for truffles.
It's a truffle dog. Truffle snout dick.
I want to get Kybella in my pubis. I wouldn't mind having like a ripped pubis.
All right.
Right now when I get naked, it looks like I'm wearing a belt.
So you think Kybella works
there? You could do it as a dick lengthening procedure because the less pubis fat you have, the more apparent penis length you have.
Here, just push into my pubis fat.
What?
Yeah, we've always told people that for every 35 pounds...
Push into his pubis.
I'm good, brother. I got it.
Just show me some of that pubis. Where, right here?
Just push his pubis. What's wrong with you, Carl?
Right here, right here.
All right, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of puffy.
Like dudes.
Yeah. Why is it puffy like that?
It's fat dudes.
It's a fucking slippery slope.
Look, they're...
That's your dick. That's my dick.
Yeah.
You got all dick.
See what happened?
I got all dick. I wasn't expecting a black one. It's all over the place.
See that? See that?
It's a lot of dick in there.
You said it?
Yeah, I fucking coiled up like a snake.
You see what happens? He touches fucking Mr. T.
But you see how much fun we're having, Carl?
Yeah, I'm not having fun.
We're living.
We're alive. It's poke pubis.
Oh,
I was an altar boy. I know what the fuck happens next.
Slippery slope, huh?
Slippery slope, man. Next thing you know, you're fucking mouthful of dick.
Wow. Okay.
mouthful of dick.
Wow. Where'd you grow up? Dr. Steve.
That's the name of the new restaurant.
It's in Passaic.
It's in Passaic.
Can you imagine the
EBT
balls to name your restaurant that? It's the most amazing food on the planet.
You'd have the fucking line out the door.
A Michelin 3 stars. But
Carl, please do it. Do a pop-up restaurant.
Give me a couple weeks.
Mouthful of dick.
Why didn't you take my bet at the strip club, by the way?
Huh?
Why didn't you take my bet at the strip club?
I was at a strip club in Patterson, man.
I was trying to get him on.
I was already on the outs with the people because I got a little handsy. You know what I mean?
Up in the club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to lay low. You know?
Well, how was the strip club in Patterson? What's the name of it, first of all?
It's called the Hitching Post.
Oh, the Hitching Post. I've never been there, but when I go there, Hitching Post, hug me up with the back room, baby.
Is there a hitching post in the San Ynez Valley as well?
I think there's one everywhere.
That's a wine.
It's like the 7-Eleven for fucking strip club.
Oh, no, I think this is that really good wine place.
Wawa. It's a Wawa.
You said wine? We talking about strippers.
No, I know. There's a place called the Hitching Post that you can go eat in.
There was this chubby girl that smelled like pizza. She was fucking awesome.
Chubby girl that smelled like pizza.
Is Pepperoni Rodriguez here tonight?
Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Sherrod.
I think that was part
look
of
at
New
that
Year's.
dumper. Good God Almighty.
Yeah.
That's a good dump. Now, Opie don't like a dump like that.
I said
That's
Opie.
too
I said I'll
fucking
give it back
big,
to the
man.
community. We had a fundraiser.
That is tremendous to me. I love that fucking dump.
I was
It scares white boys.
Oh, no.
Like that.
Yeah, white boys get
Come on. All right. Hey, Dr. Steve, so does the Cabela work? That's all Bert wants to know.
Yes.
It works.
Yeah. Your response may be moderate, but most people see some response to it. If Bert will email me, and Erock's got we've emailed before. He's got my email.
Yeah.
But if
Ixnay on the email thing, Doc.
yeah. Let's bring up that thing we had happen.
They all had work.
Why else would you be emailing Dr. Steve unless you found something?
Oh yeah, shit.
What was my last time? What was the last thing I emailed you about? I emailed you about some.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
It might have been my testicle.
You needed something lasered off.
We've already made hold on, Dr. Steve. We already made a deal because he knows all the comics.
Right.
So when he dies, we're going down and burning his house down.
Oh, with all the files?
Yes.
That's why my show's still on the air.
He got dirt on everybody.
He's got dirt on every fucking comic in the country. This guy.
Yeah.
The book he can write.
Boring medical show still be on the air.
He got leverage.
Oh, he goes, we're getting plane tickets.
Just call me. I probably got guys down here. Just give me a call. Save you the trip.
All right, so the Cabela works.
Oh, shit.
Well, Kai Bella.
Yeah, I'll send you some information.
Is there any side effects?
Yeah.
Suicide thoughts? What do we get with this?
Yeah, anytime you inject something that's, dissolving cells, you can get fluid accumulation, you can get infection in there. It's got to be done right, and by somebody that's done it before. So.
Right, yeah.
But, the risk isn't zero, but it seems to be reasonably safe.
Hey, Dr. Steve, we needed you yesterday, too. We were talking about cadavers and what they're used for. I think I got a list here that I put together. And do you know about this shit? There was a book called Stiff that I mentioned yesterday on the show. And it's all the shit they do with dead bodies.
Yeah.
Do you know...
I haven't read that, but I deal with that every day, as you know. So, yeah, I can...
Why? Because you're fucking killing people?
One of the things I do is I work with hospice, but I deal with the donor program, and we've got a a program down here where people go when they die and they do medical research on them and then they cremate them and send them back.
And you work with them by giving them bodies, Dexter?
Well, I don't get.
Yeah, but
I work with those people.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the other uses though, like cosmetic surgery, practicing cosmetic surgery on cadaver heads.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Military studies.
What are you supposed to do? That's the thing is you at some point simulations go just so far, and at some point, you've got to use real body parts, and so the hand surgeons will contract with an agency to get human hands so that they can practice operating on them before they do it on a live person.
Now, do you have to be a hospital to get these parts, or can you just be a dude like I need some hands for the holidays? Can I get a bag of hands?
Yeah. Well, you got to have.
If I want to get a bag of hands, can I get a bag of hands online?
You could not get a bag of hands because the place that sells them wouldn't sell to you.
Because I have to have a license or something, or what?
Yeah, well, they would want to know that it was legitimate, and they're very closely monitored.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, when I was in medical school, there was a guy that was. I better be careful.
Say it. You've gone too far.
Say it.
Allegedly was selling body parts.
I know it.
And, people, there were a lot of, oh shit, I don't want to say anymore. I don't know.
But I think I know this story. He had a website called Just the Dick. Then he no, great.
You know it's always a guy though, Dr. Steve.
And why is Dr. Steve scared? He went to medical school 50 years ago.
Yeah, that guy probably dead by now.
Come on, Dr. Steve.
But you know it's always a guy where you can get fucking body parts from. You know that, Dr. Steve. You're a doctor.
That's what that was. That's what this guy was, and he got busted.
You don't need Dr. Steve.
If he got busted for it.
How much time are you talking? Like 10 years for that or less?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of time.
Nah, you can go get him.
I mean,
you don't need Dr. Steve for this
fuck
guy.
a dead body and not get too much time.
Right.
Pork a dead body?
Yeah. Remember they was charging motherfuckers $100 back in the L.A. morgue to fuck dead bodies?
Yeah.
Ooh. They said that's why what's the name went to go get Marilyn Monroe body right away.
Everyone
was married to a baseball player, Yankee dude. DiMaggio went to go get her right away because he knew that motherfuckers be fucking her corpse.
He was still jealous.
So he went and got her body and took control of the
He was actually paranoid about that?
He was in control. He took control of the body, brought it back.
Is there a story of this online?
And buried her. And he paid for the funeral and everything. He did all that.
Wow.
Okay, let's go around the room real quick.
Get on this, Bert.
Okay.
Here we go.
Kim Kardashian. Like, who are we going to argue is the most beautiful woman alive? Angelina Jolie?
There, she's up there.
Angelina Jolie dies. You're working in the morgue. It's your first night.
I think it's that Spanish.
And she comes in. They go, listen, we're going to leave you alone with her. You just need to watch the corpse all night. No one's going to be here for the next 12 hours.
Cameras don't work.
And you feel her, and she's still warm.
Holy shit.
You're going in. Bert's going in. I already know Bert because he already set it up. Hold on. He set it up for a fuck. And the candle's already lit.
Poor Angelina Jolie's listening to this in her Mercedes going, they fuck my dead body?
Yeah.
Dr. Steve, also decapitation and human head transplant with the dead bodies. So they're practicing the head transplant.
What are you talking about?
I'm going back to this book that I read a while ago that I mentioned yesterday, and I was refreshing my memory on some of the other shit they do with these dead bodies.
They put in heads on different bodies?
They're practicing the human head transplant.
Wow.
What's the first thing you say when you get a head transplant? When you just open your eyes, you're like, hey, what happened? They're like, oh, Steve, you don't look like you used to.
So as you look down, it's like, whose dick is that?
Oh, yeah, wait, do they give, hang on, I was thinking they put a dead head on a live body. But they put your head on a dead body.
It's not cartoon science.
Oh my God.
The wheels are off.
The wheels are off.
Anything is death becomes her.
Yeah, I was thinking they put a dead head on it. Oh shit, this guy's black?
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Remember the movie with Rosie Greer and they had the two heads on one dude?
Sure.
Back in the day.
I forgot the name of that movie. It looked so bad too.
It looks, yeah.
It looked ridiculous.
Can you imagine shooting that? You gotta stand over a motherfucker's shoulder every time you shoot and walk.
What the fuck was the name of that movie again?
It was 70s, so there we go.
The Thing in Two Heads? Was that it? No, that
was
that's still up there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think what.
I saw the picture. You went past it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Steve, we were talking about this yesterday, and I want to ask Bert. You're getting older, right? Say you're 65 years old.
Okay.
And then you could go and get a brand new fucking heart. A 25-year-old heart.
I want one now.
He's already in.
But there's nothing wrong with you.
But you still
I still get a brand new heart.
But
I want a brand new liver, too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot I'd like to upgrade on.
All right. You know this is not actually happening, right?
He got too excited. It's like, yes, please, yes, please.
Can we go now?
Yeah.
Fuck my double chin. I want a new heart.
What else would you replace, though?
Hey, Dr. Steve, you think we'll ever get to that point where really healthy people are just getting brand new hearts?
The problem right now is
older healthy people, obviously.
The lack of donors, but not in China is not a problem.
Lack of donors right now.
Well, that's now we need to start harvesting men.
Yeah, well, no, you do. We decide what country.
What we need to do is
to pilfer.
Grow your own organs. China. Grow your own organs from your own stem cells. So one thing you could do.
Okay.
Is in the future, we don't have the technology to do this yet.
Yeah, I know. We're going to miss out on all this shit. I said it yesterday.
No, Dr. Steve, tell Opie that we'll be around. It'll be like another 20, 30 years.
No, we're missing out.
Yeah,
we're the ones that just miss out.
Yeah, you're right. Just hold on. Just hold on, brother.
I know the 3D printers. I've heard about that shit.
What, they 3D print, what, organs?
Oh, yeah, they're doing 3D body parts, right? Ooh. Dr. Steve?
Well, yeah, like hips and stuff like that. But,
yeah, but
we're not functioning pancreases and stuff because you need cells to do that.
One day, though.
In the future, what if we don't upload our consciousness to a machine, which would be one way to achieve a certain form of immortality, we could take stem cells and make your own heart. And that way you wouldn't reject it. You wouldn't have to be on anti-rejection drugs the rest of your life. For all of the shit that goes with that, you would just be able to replace your heart, your pancreas, your lungs.
That's definitely going to happen.
Strong.
Yes. That would be so great.
The only problem with all that stuff happening is the people around you that can happen too. Right? So then I can get a new heart, then my wife gets a new fucking heart?
Yeah.
What's a fucking extended fucking
that's right. You can never get rid of it.
I just paid $100,000 to fucking be in hell. I'll go to real hell. She's not going to let you get a fucking heart without her doing it. She doesn't let me fucking buy shoes without her fucking buying shoes.
You got yourself a heart, you didn't get me one.
She's like, you got sneakers? I need sneakers. I'm like, you don't run. You only brought one heart. Yeah, exactly. Can we share it? Yeah. You guys aren't looking at the whole, you guys ain't rolling this whole thing out.
Can we share it?
A little reality.
Bert said he would replace everything.
I would like to go with gorilla organs. Like really get a gorilla heart and a gorilla liver, and just everything's just a little more.
Can't even hold your coffee.
Yeah, just squeeze,
just crushing everything, trying to get used to this shit.
Why would you want fluffing pillows and destroying them? Bert ate like 10 pounds of vegetation today.
Bert ate the landscaping in the backyard. Who the fuck ate the hydrangeas? Bert lingering around a garden center in some suburban town.
Could they give me a gorilla heart, Dr. Steve?
Yeah, I think that would be too big for your chest cavity.
I'm going to work out.
Shave it down a little.
No, it's so big a lump. I'm like a hunchback. A hunch front.
Yeah, like a cartoon fucking hard, like Woody Woodpecker's in Mom, just being outside his skin.
I can only take small breaths because of my giant heart. You have gas going to a gorilla heart.
You get tired right away.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Bro, everybody from my fucking town keeps texting me mouthful of dicks.
That's the place, man. That's the spot I eat.
Do it. The food's got to be amazing.
Oh, of course.
Also,
I mean, with a name like that, you better bring your fucking A game. Ain't no fucking grilled cheeses flying at fucking mouthful of dicks. You better Fleetwood it up.
Mouthful of dick. Have you been to mouthful of dick? I took my mom to Mouthful of Dicks.
She loves it.
Even the Yelp assholes would have to give you a good review.
Yeah.
If your place is called Mouthful of Dicks.
1 star for Mouthful of Dicks.
To be honest with you, I didn't expect much. Set the fucking bar low. But just like a real Mouthful of Dicks, I was surprised.
Fucking Rich Rossi and that whole crew over there laughing at me right now.
Oh, nice. Good for them.
Oh, man.
Dr. Steve, we keeping you up?
No, we're good.
He's like,
I was going to tell you about the gorilla heart.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That's important.
We actually do something like that now. If you're a certain age and your life expectancy is not that long, they will, rather than putting a mechanical valve in your heart, they'll put a pig valve.
oh, yeah, I know about that, yeah.
My dad had a pig valve.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
It did all right for him, man.
It's better than artificial. That's what they say. It's better than artificial valve.
Yeah.
That's what my brother does.
Yeah, because you don't have to do the blood thinners and all that stuff with it.
Right.
Yeah, he went pig valve.
Old pork
Hey,
chest,
we're
they
talking
call
about-
them.
Hey, Doc, I got another thing.
Full of dick, and then I talk about it.
That's my story.
I got another thing for you, and I think Bert would be into this. We talked about a shark they found in Greenland. And they're convinced the shark is at least 260 years old, and they think it could be as old as 500.
They're riding a bicycle, too, like that fucking old man?
Have you heard about this? And why is the medical community catching a whole bunch of these sharks and figuring it out for humans?
Exactly.
Look at this dinosaur.
Look, 200, go to that.
Genetically, they're very different than we are, but it is interesting. You know, the old saw is that sharks don't get cancer.
Yeah.
They don't have bone either. They're all cartilage, and they tend to live in cold water, at least those northern sharks, at least part of the year. So,
right.
You know, things that have slower metabolism tend to live longer, like these turtles.
Yep.
You know, their heart will beat 10 times a minute. And they're very slow and lethargic, but they'll live to be 150, 200 years old. So there is something to that.
So wait, because I heard that humans with slower metabolisms live longer than skinny people. Is that true?
Well, that means I'm going to be a fucking 1,000. Because I live like I'm fucking dead right now.
Is that true?
I think it's people with lower heart rates tend to live longer, but they tend to be more athletic.
Yeah.
What, lower heart rate?
I don't know the statistics on that. I can find out.
Look, you go to a pet store and you look at the fucking tortoises.
Yeah.
They look at you like, no. These things live to 100 years old.
And Sherrod, these are only statistics for white men.
Oh, thank you. This does not count the NYPD and LAPD.
And drive-bys. Like, you're definitely not. It's heart disease is your least of your worries.
I'm going to be the one to kill all y'all, so.
Because when you're black, you got that street cancer. Black and blue show up. Street cancer shows up, puts the slug in you.
My rap name is Street Cancer. That's me, Street Cancer Kid.
So this shark, if you weren't listening yesterday, 272-year-old shark is longest living vertebrae on Earth. Greenland sharks also don't reproduce until they're 150 years old.
How crazy is that?
They don't even reproduce until they're 150.
They'll stress the kids for 100 fucking years.
They know they're going to live a long fucking time.
But Dr. Steve, don't their survival rate got to be illmatic if they cannot fuck to 150 and still be around?
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, your number's got to be low but steady. Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but what they don't tell you is they measure shark years and minutes.
He's 80 minutes long. Like a fucking sea monkey.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's unbelievable.
I had no idea about this particular shark until yesterday or over the break.
It's unbelievable.
Anyway.
It's a looker, too. Look at that piece.
Is that ice above it? Like a hole in ice?
It looks like it. Man, looks like it's just hanging out under the ice.
What a boring life, man.
What a boring...
Yeah.
I get panic thinking about being a whale.
You're panicked?
I get panic sometimes just thinking fucking floating around. That's all you do. Just swim. You can't go to sleep.
They sleep.
No, they can't.
They don't sleep?
They just swim.
So they're awake for 150 fucking years?
Yeah. No, sharks don't sleep.
I would be a first suicide committing fucking shark ever.
Well, the sharks, what they got?
They go into a type of sleep type of thing.
But they got to keep moving or they die, right?
Yeah, they find these little underwater currents where they can chill for a minute.
Right.
I don't want to be a shark, man. If I come back as an animal, I think I'd like to be A squirrel.
Because you're just trying to get a nut.
No, a squirrel.
Thanks, Paul.
They're so nervous, though, bro. They're so fucking edgy all the time, looking around. It's like a little furry cokehead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Freaked out. Up and down a tree, up and down, up and down, up and down.
John Bush, you know John Bush.
Yeah.
He used to do a New York squirrel and be like, it's the nervous look followed by the finger.
I think I'd be a dog. I want to be an animal that can. I want to be an animal that can laugh. Like I made a gorilla laugh one time.
You saw dogs laughing?
No, I made a gorilla laugh one time and traveled.
How do you know you made it laugh?
Dude, I swear to all my children.
He's all about it.
I just challenged them. We were at this place called Monkey Kingdom in Miami.
Monkey Jungle?
Is that it? Monkey Jungle?
Okay, first of all,
you know this place.
Tread lightly. It's my favorite fucking place in the whole world.
It's my favorite fucking place in the whole world, too.
You can fucking hit shit.
Dude.
No one's paying attention. Bang, you hit a fucking monkey. They're like, why is he crying?
It is
I don't know what he's talking about. What do you want to hit a
They
monkey?
got this.
They're fucking snarky.
Dude, snarky?
They got that fuck you to their face.
They got these little spider monkeys that jump, like hundreds of them jump on you at the same time.
Yeah.
It's one of the cool, they put food in your hand, and they just just jump on you and grab with their little monkey hands.
Dude, I love that place. So I was there this summer.
Really?
I was there this summer. So there's, if you pay extra, you can go in the fucking thing with the monkeys,
the coolest thing you've ever done in your fucking life.
No. Then I see the monkey lady. Smoke show.
Really?
Right?
So you in there?
I almost bought the whole fucking place. Next thing you know, my kids have monkeys in their head.
It's amazing.
These little monkeys, I mean, they're dumb as a box of rocks. You give them these little seeds, they eat the seeds. It's
like trail mix. And they their little monkey's fists grab it.
And they got these little hands, it's so creepy. And they fucking look at you and you're,
That's where I came up with my invention, the monkey fist fork. It's a little monkey fist that you would trigger on it. You grab your food with a little monkey fist and release it in your mouth the way they do. Now,
I gotta go home.
But the best
my
part,
brain's bleeding.
It's like a fever dream.
It's like a fever dream.
It's like a fever dream.
When you got that Zika fever.
So they got that big gorilla that chills out that doesn't have any front canines.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's depressed. Well, I said, why? They said, well, I guess he was in a circus before they removed his canines so that they could work with him. But canines is how they get laid. So now he looks like a nerd to all the other females.
My God,
so no female will have sex with him. And so I said, I bet I can make him laugh. And they're like, I don't think you're going to be able to make a primate laugh. And I went, I bet I can. I swear to you, on my children.
What was your move?
I did my monkey impression. I started going, and then I started banging my chest.
Yeah.
And he just goes, I swear to you,
monkeys do laugh.
I believe it. He goes,
you ever see those videos where they show, like a magician shows them a magic trick, a monkey?
And they freak out.
Reaction?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like a child. It's unfucking believable.
Yes. They know shit.
Oh, yeah. Those monkeys. I love
What
Monkey
town
Jungle.
is this place? Where is it?
It's in White Trashlandia, Florida. You gotta see it.
It's outside Miami. It is well worth the drive out there. It is one of the coolest things.
Is this place?
Well, show us a video where you get to go inside.
Here, I got videos of my kids in there. Look at this.
With the monkeys on the head?
The fucking monkeys.
Yeah, I'm sure I got videos too on my phone. It's amazing.
You don't fear like the monkeys tearing your kids' blood?
Dude.
Look.
Turn it around. There you go.
Yeah, he took the food right out of your son's head.
They just jump right all over you.
Look at my son. You can see my son. Just the ungratefulness just fucking seeping out of him. Where's the Wi-Fi?
Where's the Wi-Fi?
Can I just do this in a video? Is there a video game of this?
I thought I was brave when I went in with the canaries.
What?
Going with the birds.
No.
This is way above that.
Yeah, if you get to go inside with them like that, that's crazy.
That's cool. How do I put Dr. Steve on with Chuck from North Carolina? Looks like Chuck needs a new heart or something.
You don't have to do that.
No, he needs a new heart.
Dr. Steve don't give a fuck. What happened about the oath you took? You didn't you take an oath?
Hang on.
Hippocratic oath. Yeah.
Take an oath.
He was like, nah, I ain't want to help nobody with no heart.
Highlight Dr. Steve and then hit lock.
Like this?
Click on, and now hit lock.
Where's lock?
On to the right.
Right there?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Now open up the other line.
All right. Dr. Steve, you still there?
Yep.
Okay, Chuck from North Carolina. Excuse me. What's going on, Chuck?
Yeah, I wanted to ask him. I have a secretary that works for me, and about several years ago, her husband had to have a heart transplant, and he had sugar problems, blood pressure, smoked, drank like a fish, didn't get hard-ons or nothing. And he got that heart transplant, and she swears after about a month or two after that heart transplant, he got hard-ons all the fucking time. The wind could blow, he got a hard-on. Could that be because he had a new heart and it pumped better or something?
Well, yeah, I think,
wow.
You know, erections are a blood flow problem. And
or they're your fucking their partner's ugly as shit problem.
Well, that too. Well,
Dr. Steve, that too. Yeah. You found that in your medical journal, motherfucker?
Is that in your book?
Is the bitch ugly?
Is that in your book, nerd?
Semester number 1.
But when you have congestive heart failure,
it's a
situation where the
Bert, do your monkey thing to see if you laugh.
What?
When you have congestive heart failure, which this guy had, and your heart isn't pumping hard enough, you're not pumping enough blood to the rest of the body. So what's got to have blood? The heart has to have blood, and the brain has to have blood.
I would have said dick after heart, but all right, you going to go say brain?
Yeah, right. Well, that's you and me, but the body doesn't see it that way. For the survival of the body, the heart's got to be able to feed itself and the brain. Okay. And all of the other parts get short shrift, and particularly the penis, because when you're that sick, evolution says, well, you shouldn't be reproducing anyway. So when this guy got the new heart, all of a sudden all of his organs are perfusing. Probably his testicles are now perfusing. He's producing testosterone.
Wow.
And he's able to pump enough blood to his dick to get it erect. So, yeah, that makes...
his wife was complaining, come to work and complain, all he wanted to do is fuck. He just had a heart transplant a couple of months before that.
That ungrateful bitch.
What about
really a salad?
What about this? We were talking about yesterday, where you could get different personality traits from the donor,
from your cell memory.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
I believe that, Dr. Steve.
Who said yesterday it was onions? They hated onions.
I saw it on the internet.
And then they loved onions.
I read 3 stories on Facebook about it. It's true.
Why wouldn't that be? Why wouldn't you believe it, Dr. Steve?
Yeah.
Well, you got to think of what would the mechanism be for that, and the more likely answer is, they may have changes in behavior, but it could be related to the medication, or it could be like Chuck's friend, that all of a sudden he feels different, so now he starts doing different things. Because, your one hypothesis could be, well, the guy that had the heart was a horny bastard, now he is, or it could just be that he feels better and now he's...
we need more research. I knew a guy who got an arm from someone on death row. If you knew that movie, is that the movie? Never mind, that was a movie.
How about if I have a little... I like Bertie's like, how about if I have a little mouse? His name is Mr. Bojangles.
We pulled that movie up yesterday. It was when he was in a car accident and had to get his arm chopped off.
What is that movie? Who is that actor?
Yeah, it was... what to do with the
dark Ray Liotta?
I'm checking it.
We pulled it up yesterday.
It's the guy that looks like Ray Liotta.
Hey.
A little bit, but a better face, like better skin.
Let's let Dr. Steve go. So what's the big plug there, Steve?
Weird Medicine Wednesday mornings at 4 a.m.
Wow, you're killing it. You're crushing.
I'm just crushing it. And
that K car's going down.
Listen to it on demand.
All right.
Check out Weird Medicine at the Riotcast Network. And, all right. And check out my comedy thing at etncomedy.com. I'm, promoting a comedy competition in March.
Okay.
All right.
Send me some Adderall, selfish.
All right. There goes Dr. Steve. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, buddy.
Dr. Steve.
Talk to you later.
Man, y'all be careful.
All right. Sherrod.
Why would you turn off the best accent ever?
That was a beheading.
Yeah, call back, Chuck. I don't know what he was going to say.
It's the best.
The Apprentice.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Carrie.
Race Wars.
Yes, we had Carrie on, Carrie Keegan, who was voted off this week.
The gymnast?
No, Carrie Keegan, the comedian who hosted Morning Buzz on VH1, big boobs.
Blonde hair.
Nice. Pull her up. Yeah. She was on Race Wars last night. Yeah, she got eliminated from Apprentice on NBC with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
She's fucking gorgeous.
Fine as shit. She's in town, so she got a book signing on Monday. Yeah.
She's a comedian.
Yes.
Brett's already doing the math.
Yeah,
you know Carrie?
I don't know Carrie.
Fine as shit. You know I'll be all over that, too.
Oh, my God.
I'm real heavy-handed with my hellos.
She's a superhero?
Oh, my God. Go back to that superhero photo.
She's a superhero?
If we could just have her fall into quicksand.
Look at those boobs on her. Yeah.
Quicksand porn too.
Beautiful. Yeah, she's gorgeous. But she was on Race Wars last night.
Come on, bro.
It's today. It's out now. Episode's out right now on Patreon.
What? Listen to this. First of all, the show is taking a fucking dump. With Arnold Schwarzenegger, the ratings are way the fuck down. But then we heard some shit about the helicopter.
Because Jimmy Kimmel apparently made fun of the helicopter exit because they put him on the whole catchphrase is "Get to the chopper, you're terminated."
You're terminated. Get to the chopper.
How is that real?
It's brutal. And
looks
they go
like
to
you
the
just
chopper.
fucked the maid.
They walk up to the chopper. They take off in the chopper. Then they do a close up of the chopper. Nobody's in the back of the chopper.
Kimmel picked up on this.
He blew that spot up on there because they all shot that shit before the show even started, and they don't put them in the chopper when they leave because it's too much of a risk.
And too much money, probably.
And too much money.
Getting the chopper.
Not too much money.
They shot everybody's exit
Choppers
before.
are really cheap.
So they did, this is the first thing they film is all the celebrities going to the roof and make them believe they're jumping in the chopper because they got
Can you believe that?
off.
That's the first thing they shoot.
Horrible.
I heard a soundbite of him saying that shit, and I decided I'd never watch that show, not even with a gun to my head.
Yeah, it's not doing great.
How can they do that?
That's why I told Carrie it was good to be voted off quick because you got your check. I thought it was more money too. They get less money than I thought. I thought it was a lot more money.
How much?
I thought they was getting like 6 figures.
Could you buy a Camry?
Oh, no.
They're not getting 6 figures. For that.
No, they don't because people will do it for less.
It's crazy,
dude. When we did Reality Bites Back. Me, Amy Schumer, Theo Vaughn, Chris Fairbanks, a bunch of us, Donnell Rollins.
Right.
And I want to say our pay, I'm going to probably be wrong, but our pay was like $14,000 an episode. And we were all like, this is really cool. But then we realized the first day, whoever gets kicked off no longer gets that $14,000. Because you're not on that episode.
Right.
And man, it turned shitty. Like real quick.
Like people turned on each other trying to stay on?
Theo Vaughn was the first person he got to vote someone off. And Chris Fairbanks was like, I need this money. And I was like, he's like, what do I
me off?
And he's like, I can't get voted off, man. I need this money. And then he was like, what should I do? And I go, go tell Theo you need the money and please not to vote you off. And so he went up to Theo and he goes, please don't vote me off. I need the money. He goes, okay, I'll vote Kyle Cease off. So he voted Kyle Cease off. And Kyle's like, the fuck? I need the money too. You
gotta speak up, motherfucker.
Speak up.
This show was, I fuck-faced Michael Ian Black in this.
Did you?
I got naked and dry humped his face.
Wow. And they weren't even shooting that show.
What year is this?
What year?
Wow, I look kind of skinny.
Bert. With the goatee.
Yeah, the dark goatee.
I forgot all about this show.
Yeah, this is probably 214. That's my goal weight.
Good for you, Bert, at 214.
Yeah, well, that was 12 years ago.
Oh, Mike Tyson was in this?
Look how Amy looked real
they put up Amy's weight, too, I think.
Did they?
I think it was, yeah. Because we were like, God, Amy looks good, though.
Yeah, she looks good right there.
I can't wait to get myself all
Amy's
fat.
always
You know
hot
what
to
I
me.
mean? Just to really chub it on.
Your current weight is?
I told her 144.
I haven't vomited in 3 weeks, or they wouldn't let me out of the hospital.
That's surprising. I would have pegged you in the 120s.
Thank you.
I told her this day that I could totally have sex with her. She was like, we were sitting and laying in a bed upstairs, and I was like, by the way, I could totally have sex with you. And she was like, no, you couldn't. And I go, I'm your type.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you're not. I was like, yeah. We had to gain weight for this episode.
Yeah, Tiffany.
And how do you guys gain the weight?
Eating peanut butter and retaining water.
Jesus.
But yeah, so I get voted off by Greg. Who's the gay guy with the gay diver? Greg Louganis. So I hit on Greg Louganis. I was with Amy. I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flirt with him.
And he said, absolutely not.
I started flirting with him, and he goes to one of the production assistants. He's like, hey, what's this guy's deal? And they're like, oh, he's married. He's just fucking with you. And he got pissed. And he was like, and he's sitting with me, Mo, and Amy at a table, and Michael Ian Black, and he goes, Bert. He goes, Mo, Amy, you guys were fantastic. Bert, did you know that it is disrespectful to lie about your sexuality and come on to a man when you have no intentions of following through? And I was like, hey man, you have AIDS. Like, I go, do you think I was gonna fuck you?
He has HIV for one. For two, you don't make a man taste Bert and don't give him the Bert taste.
And I go, and he goes,
he was thinking Bert, nigga, you give him a slice.
He goes, you voted off. And Amy and Mo were like, holy shit.
It got real.
And it got real. And then
it's just a dumb show.
They leave.
Not to him.
But now
it's real for him.
And then they leave, and it's me and Michael Ian Black, and I say to Michael Ian Black, he's like, Bert, you made a lot of bad decisions. And I was so embarrassed that I was like, fuck it. So I got totally naked. I got on the board table. It's like the Donald Trump thing. Get totally naked. I put my legs on each side of his head and start pulling his face to my dick.
What?
It is one of the most insane things I've ever done in my life. And you can hear everyone like, what the fuck is happening? And then I do a backspin, breakdance backspin, stick it naked right in front of him.
Right.
Yeah.
And Michael William Beck finally breaks character, and it's funny. But if he hadn't broke character, I gotta find.
I would never be.
Please
possessed
find
to do
that.
Like that would never.
I have it on my YouTube. But I don't know if I can show it. I'll see if I can send it to you on my YouTube, because I know I uploaded it.
Well, just let's get to your YouTube,
bro. That show sounds 100 times better than New Apprentice.
I agree.
Put
what are they doing?
Reality Bites in there, right?
Here, I'll find it.
But Carrie got a new book coming out. Everybody Curses. So I think she got the book signing on Monday here in the city.
She was cool though, huh?
The book comes out the 18th of January. Yeah, check it out. I mean, she's smoking hot, funny, hot, interesting.
That's I knew that was going to hit. Fuck! All right, Cuban, what do you got, buddy?
Pop Steiner, cash only. Do the right thing. Madison, New Jersey.
Yes, I gotta get over there.
You gotta get over there.
I'm playing myself.
Voss is the only person that's come to my restaurant. It's fucking depressing.
That is depressing.
Shit, I gotta get there, brother.
Come on, man.
You gotta get over there, man.
We'll do a little road trip soon.
A little trippy trip.
Yeah, we'll broadcast live from...
that'd be the best. Yes. I'll shut the whole thing down.
Let's do that.
Yes. I'll shut the whole thing down.
Yes.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
We don't need fans or any of that shit. We'll just go down and do a radio show from there.
Yes.
Great.
All right, we're doing that within the next 2 weeks.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Mad Cuban. Carl Ruiz on the Twitter. Bert Kreischer, amazing every fucking time. He's going to be at the Stress Factory starting tonight, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Right there, Bert?
Yes, this was I had a fucking blast.
Dude,
thank you so much for having me on.
Just amazing. Anything else you want to promote?
Just find me on tour. I'm on tour for the next 18 weeks straight. And I'll be in London if anyone's in London wants to have a drink.
Gorilla Heart Bert.
Gorilla Heart Bert.
Crushing his coffee every morning. Sherrod, what do you got, buddy?
Yes, it's January 13th, Bay Street Theater in the Sag Harbor, Long Island. And then January 28th at the Poughkeepsie.
All right,
Poughkeepsie to Just Laugh. I'll laugh it up. Laugh it up.
I just pushed Go Live on Facebook.
Yeah.
Good.
The Facebook page is Opie Radio Fans. We're live right now. Erock, what do you got? Take this.
Tomorrow on Sirius XM On Demand, new episodes of Weird Medicine, Roland's Food Court, and it's Eric Nagel.
Roland's Food Court.
This was fucking fun, boys. Thank you, Tito's Vodka.
Yay!
Thank you to Roland's dad for the food.
Opie Radio is now over for now.
Over? Roger. Over.
Today's show, along with past shows, can be found on demand with the SiriusXM app.